looking for you. Don't creep past me. There he is. There he is, Lil Richard Richardson.
Devin, yo, word of my dad when they fight this nigga getting broke up. Word of my dad, you gonna post this?
You're trash. Devin, you trash.
You're not gonna post
Devin,
this. He can only say the same thing.
B3 Pigs TV, man, we back again. Punch the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. Hey, listen, we definitely working. I'm back. Back like I never left. Did you miss me? Shout out to Bernie, right? Listen, another beautiful day, another great day to give thanks. Man, blessed to be 33 years of age. I was able to celebrate my birthday this past week. Man, got to see my childhood best friend, my bro. On Saturday, we was able to watch some beautiful fights together. Shout out to Maryland. Took a little trip over to Maryland to see the family, and man, beautiful experience, great experience. Um, Building now. Now we back. We taking it one day at a time, and we just growing. Right, we growing our community. We growing our support system. Hold on, let me drop the link, man. Y'all tap the like button. Tap the like. Hold on, yeah, we building. We building on all fronts. Right now we over 4,000. Well, we over 44,050 on TikTok. So we definitely growing on YouTube as well. We over 520 on YouTube. So we definitely in a good spot, right? We in a great position. Yeah, we in a great position. Listen, it's a lot to be grateful for, man. I was talking on my TikTok live about being grateful, asking them what are some of the things they're grateful for, right? Man, health, wealth, healthy family members and loved ones. Some people didn't wake up this morning. Some people had others in their family passed away, things of that nature. A lot of people are dealing with family members that's in a hospital, whether that be, parents or relatives, grandparents that, are struggling right now. So man, listen, if you could look around and you don't have to take hospital trips and you can stand up out of your bed comfortably. You can walk around your house comfortably without any aches and pains. Man, it's a lot to be grateful for. It's a lot to be thankful for. So, outside of that, listen. Beautiful fight weekend. We grateful for that, right? Phenomenal fight weekend. Man, start off with Pro Box on Friday and ended with Zuffa on Sunday. We had the ring card on Saturday. We also had the two 154-pound title fights, the unification with Xander and Abbas, and also the fight in Newcastle with Josh Kelly taking the title from Bakram. Xander became unified. Josh Kelly is now the new IBF champion in 154. Man, boxing is in a beautiful space right now. So it's a lot to look forward to. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for where we are with the position that we're in in the sport of boxing. Zuffa Boxing is putting on some good cards, good events. So we can talk to the people about that. Anybody that pull up today, listen, we taking it easy. We making it light on ourselves. We definitely making a lot on ourselves. We got some things we got to take care of today, but I definitely want to pull up and show it for the people. Right now, I took the back half of the week off, and YouTube, you're not gonna push me out. Where my people at? Listen, the notification's not going out, huh? Okay, we're gonna sit here for a little second and see how everything go, but we're not gonna play these games. We definitely not gonna play these games. Um. We got some of the best content on YT. People love jumping on the panels, showing me love, showing our community love. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. The grind don't stop for us. Let me make sure I can find. Hold on, let me pull up on my other phone. Let me make sure I can find the live right on my side. Let me see here. Let me see here. See what it's looking like. Okay. Let me just make sure it's showing us that we live. Okay. Not no motion going on. Hold on. Let me just pivot real quick. Let me pivot real quick. Hold on. Let me just pivot real quick. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Well, that's what it is. So I'm gonna give my rundown on the fights, what I was able to put my eyes on, the performances and stuff like that, and then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. It's an early start from us, man. Last week, when I was short on time, I was my lives was pushing out to 1:32 start time. Um, Now I know that's good for my West Coast people, Shawalaya and Blue Hustle. Uh, Mr. Sheldon, he pretty much be up early, getting to it. But the early times, the East Coast supposed to be awake, man. It's 12:18 on the East Coast, so we building. We gotta be in the building. All right, hold on. Let me figure this stuff out on my end. I didn't make any videos for this live. I don't know. I got to be careful with YouTube because we still finalizing and getting everything in order with our monetization on YouTube. So I really want to be careful about exactly what I'm putting on YT right now because we don't want to have any blunders with our monetization. We want to make sure that's locked in at the end of February. So let me see. We taking it one day at a time and we get into it. Yeah, we get into it. Uh, okay. Yeah. We took one day off. Where the people at? Hold on. We gonna start. We live, baby. Yeah, we live. Hold on. What I'm learning now is we don't sweat the small stuff. We control what we control and leave the rest in God's hands. The words say one for nothing and in all things give thanks. hmm See, a lot of times that's why a lot of people go through life and they stressed out. For one, they don't know where their blessings come from. And two, they trying to control things that it ain't in their purview to control. Dang, what's happening, bro? Make sure y'all tap in with Dank. Salute to my brother Dank. We in the building. We back. We took a birthday vacation last week. I'm 33 years young, thankful, blessed. Man, we got some firefights this past weekend. I mean, hella firefights. I seen some of the Xander Abbas. I pretty much watched the whole Bachman versus Josh Kelly. And so we got a lot to talk about. I'm gonna let the room pick up, and then we're gonna cook on a lot of this. I'm gonna let the room pick up, and then we're gonna cook on a lot of these fights. The first fight I can really just talk about. Hold on, I'm about to step outside too. It's still icy back here, but the weather is warm. It warmed up just a little bit. NBA, so it's a little bit warmer. NBA, yeah, but it's still icy, and I still. Almost just slipped in. So let me take these tennis shoes off. I gotta put my boots back on. Yeah, y'all be careful out here still. I know one of my peoples that rub her, she Nene, she fell on the ice and hurt herself. So you gotta be extremely careful out here with this ice. Let's bring in Mark here. We gonna cook now. Let's go. What's going on, Mark? How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. What's up?
Man, beautiful day. Thankful to be 33 years of age. I appreciate you, Dank. Just grateful, man. Listen, a lot of people they don't make it to this age. I got a lot of homeboys, or a few homeboys, unalived in the city we grew up in, the city their parents still live in. I got some homeboys with one eye and one leg, and I mean, man. So to be here, happy, healthy, being able to kick this boxing fellowship with y'all, it's a blessing. I don't take it for granted, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a beautiful day.
Now, Mark, let's get into some boxing. I didn't talk to the people for 10 minutes, fellowshipping with the folks. Let's get into some boxing. Man, what was your? Oh, this ice is slippery out here now. I almost slipped and bust my ass. Okay, Marky, talk to me, bro. Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, break down the fight. What did you see?
I saw what I've been saying was going to happen for months. To is a mid-range counterpuncher. Shakur being the fighter that I look at him. Even though they say the reaches and the heights are pretty much the same or similar, that's not what I saw at all in that fight. It looked to me like Shakur was a clearly um taller and longer fighter, and he took advantage of that. When Tio stood out there at long to mid range, Shakur just peppered him with his jab. When he tried to step in, Shakur would counter him with left hooks or uppercuts. And it was rinse, wash, repeat. Like Teofimo Lopez never had a chance to win that fight. I've been saying for months, Shakur with 10-2, 11-1 him, and he 11-1 that nigga. And like the round that TO won, it was a clear, it was easy to find. It was the eighth round. And that was a round where Shakur was really just showing off his jab. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a masterclass performance. Um, and like I might not like Shakur Stevenson. I might not like the way how he carries himself sometimes. I might not like some of the some of the lies and the contradictions that come out of his mouth. But the one thing you cannot ever deny about Shakur Stevenson is that he is not a special fighter. That young man is special. He has special reflexes, and he's able to do things with his body that nobody else in the sport can do.
Whoa.
Like that's serious. Like that thing where he just lean, where he knows, where like he instinctually knows how much distance he needs just to lean back an inch and make you miss and then hit you with that counter. That's something only a handful of fighters could do. And we've seen him do it at a much higher level in the Zapata fight. You know what I'm saying? Like people try to act like the Zapata fight was some type of not subpar performance, but they try to act like Sugar, like people say, oh, you see, Shakur got caught with a jab where he was out of position and he fell back into the ropes. And you see, look, you see, he got hurt and da 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 da. Like they focus on that one moment, but they don't focus on Shakur having his back against the ropes and just cooking William Zepeda. Like everything he did, Zepeda tried to hit him with hooks. Shakur was looking like a young Floyd Mayweather, rolling them shits and coming back with that uppercut or that straight left. It was beautiful to watch. And I kept hearing for months from everybody, oh, Tio got to get close. Tio got to make it dirty. But that's not Tio's style. That's not his style at all. Like I said, he's a mid-range counterpuncher. So if you expected me, and then even then, I don't think, and even if he had fought like a William Zepeda, who has that style of getting close and making it rugged and dirty, I still don't think he would have won the fight. And that's like, and people want to do the thing. Oh well, if this was supposed to be an easy fight for Shakur, well, why should we give him credit, man? Shut that crap up. Sometimes you just got special, special talents in sports that make it look that easy. Okay, we all seen LeBron when he was in high school. Okay, we all seen Michael Jordan when he hit them. What was it? 6 threes in a row. Or I mean, we like that's just what this kid is. He's special, and if he gets the fights, I think he could go down as one of the greats. You know, I might not like his personality. I might not like how he talks, but I think he's maturing, and I just want to see him in these big fights.
I'm
Now,
with you on that,
and we,
Mark. Let me say this real quick. Shout out to Vacay Bay. How you doing, Vay? Appreciate you pulling up this morning. Always showing up, showing love. Juan Claudio in here too. Go ahead, finish your comment, Mark, and then we gonna let Juan cook.
yeah, no, I was just gonna say, I don't want him to go to 47. I think he should stay
Well, let's
right
not.
there
Well,
at
let's not
four.
get in there to that. Let's not go
Well,
there
go
just
ahead.
yet.
Then go ahead. Go ahead.
Cause I'm gonna tell you why I'm pushing the 47 fight. What's going on, Juan? How you feeling, bro?
You lied to me. Nah, damn. What's going on,
Hey,
Playboy?
Juan.
Happy belated birthday, big dog.
Appreciate you, family. You already know, feeling 33 years young, man. Thankful, blessed. Listen, you know this. A lot of the homies they don't make it to this age,
Nah, that's a fact.
so I'm just thankful, bro. Um, and listen, keep trying to just gonna remain positive.
Hey, Juan. I got your screensaver up.
You don't leave me the hell alone. Put my foot in your ass.
Juan, talk to us, man. What was your take on the fight? I knew you already picked Shakur. I mean, we knew you picked Keyshawn. We knew, but just break down the weekend for us about
Nah, nah,
everything.
nah, 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 nah. I'm missing somebody. Where is Miss Bella Evans? Cause she was talking that shit and Coach Eddie also. Where they was at? Cause they was talking all that smack, smack, smack.
hmm
Cause that boy got smacked, smacked, smacked.
hmm
Nah, bro. Nah, Shakur is I said it in my video. I thought it was gonna be a 50-50 fight. So he found his range. The man immediately found his range. I was like, shit. I was like, shit. But he did what he needed to do, bro. Like, no running, no sitting there. Not trying to get dude, with heavy shots. I mean, he did what he needed to do. Neutralized everything. I'm more disappointed than T.O. side, and I'm definitely gonna be always say that he needs to switch his trainer. He needs to let go of his pops because his pops is not a trainer. His pops is a motivator, which is great for you, but just not a he's not a trainer, bro. I just always said that, and I always said that he has the talent to be an all time great. It's just sometimes when you look at certain things and you look at certain teams, bro, you know that he needs to switch something up. Like I've always said that he needs a new trainer. He needs somebody like maybe even a Derrick James or even a Kevin Cunningham to teach him the basics because there ain't no way that you're gonna get hit with 1,000,001 jabs and you're still not putting it. So, bro, it's just, bro. Again, like I said it, like this kid is a special kid, bro. This guy, he gonna be whoever you put in front of him, bro. Like there's really nobody else that I see him losing to. So it's like, bro, whoever got next, bro. Good luck with that. Feel me? But hey, man, that was a good performance on Keyshawn's side, bro. I expected what I seen, but I didn't expect it in a certain way. Like for him to be bullying, Jermaine. Jermaine just, hey, man, shout out to Jermaine. Big mass on the way, but that's my guy. But hey, it's just it happens. You can't beat them all. But hey, man, he put out a valid performance. He tried to make it into a fight. He just Keyshawn's a little bit better, bro. I've always been saying this. Keyshawn is really actually nice, man. And for better people like Bella and Coach Chetty that were saying that he's not as good as everybody thinks he is. What you gotta say now, my friend? So, but yeah, that's all I got right now.
I heard you, Micah. Salute, bro. I'm working on a new ticker for us. Micah, talk to us about the fights, man. What's your thoughts on everything? I don't know if Micah can hear me. Micah probably moving around. He be back. Um, oh, he fell off. He be back. Okay, cool. Now, Juan, speak about the Keyshawn performance, man. The 12th round, 12 seconds left to get the stoppage. Uh, hold on,
He
my
he
bad.
didn't
I'm doing.
he
Hold on, that
no,
thing got to come
Wait,
down.
did he get the stoppage?
yeah, he got the
What in the
stoppage.
hell? Okay, my bad, y'all.
Yeah,
Um,
he got the
Juan, can
stoppage.
you hear me?
Yeah, you hear me? You hear me?
Marky Dan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear both of y'all.
Okay, I'm talking to myself, I guess.
You can't hear me? You can't hear me?
Okay, y'all know Marky Dan. He on an
You
island
can
somewhere.
You
you
can hear
can't
me?
hear me,
Okay,
Juan?
Juan
I
is
can
in
hear you,
here.
Juan.
Michael Larson. My boy Michael is back. Mr. Larkins, talk to me. All right, let me refresh. Let me refresh.
Yeah, it's you, boy.
Nah,
And
bro,
it's
yo, to tell you the truth, that Keyshawn performance, man, that shit kind of it impressed me because he was super sharp. I thought I was gonna take a
yeah,
couple
I
rounds
must have
just to
missed
be
the
as
end of
sharp.
the. I must have walked away at the end of the fight. I didn't. I thought Jermaine Ortiz survived.
Nah. He got stopped. He got stopped with a nasty shot too. I was like, oh
Yeah, I
god.
saw he got dropped with a body shot in like that might have been the 11th or 10th.
Oh, you
But
didn't
I
know he
didn't.
got stopped?
I guess I didn't see the stoppage.
Yeah, man, he covered it. Now the ref waved it off. 12 seconds left in the fight. You wouldn't even have known if you ain't watch it. That's a fact.
Yeah, nah,
Damn,
he stopped him nasty
must
too.
have
It was
be
a
the.
nasty shot. It was
And
a
the good thing,
nasty.
Well,
and,
what
and
they? I
listen, and he
mean, well, I
covered
gotta
it,
agree
and he
with you
covered
on. I
us.
mean, I gotta agree with you on. You know, Tio Lomachenko. Those supposed to be high level names. They all went in there with Jermaine Ortiz, and a lot of people thought Jermaine Ortiz beat both of them. So he finished it decisively,
Yeah,
left no
and you
doubt.
know, and this is the yeah. I be thinking I be talking shit on my ass. I'm sorry, that sounds crazy, but when I
This is
tell you
B
I've
three
been watching this
ESPN.
dude,
Come on now, Juan. Come on, Puerto
my fault.
Rican boy.
Y'all think I've been y'all think I be talking just smack out myself, and I'm telling you at the time what did I see from this dude, and I was like, bro, this kid is just he's good. Like Jermaine's super good. Don't get it twisted. Jermaine on any given day can be any other fighter, but when you have a high level spirited fighter like Keyshawn, bro, like bro, I was like, bro, I seen the writing on the wall, bro. I was like, yeah, nah, bro, this that's about to be bad, and it was bad, bro. It was just like Keyshawn just dissected him the whole time. It was just like, oh wow, so this is what we doing here. He dissected him, bro. It's a dissection, bro. Like he was hitting him with right hands. When Jermaine decided to make an adjustment on dipping, like he started dipping a little bit, Keyshawn just threw the punch a little lower. That's all he did. Like he started just throwing the punch a little lower. It was just a dissection the whole fight. It was just like, bro, this is not fair. I was like, this is not fair, bro. It's really not fair, but it's just like, bro, at this point, bro, you win there. So you gotta try to survive or try to make it into something of a fight. He tried
Damn.
and failed completely. So hey, that's what it is.
I agree. I thought it was a good fight. I thought Keyshawn was gonna just straight dominate him, but Jermaine Ortiz showed that
Nah,
he is a good.
he dominated you.
Let me give my opinion. You gave your opinion, Bodega Juan. Calm down. Calm down. Put a chopped cheese in it. Put some green
Nah,
bananas on it. Okay. Calm down.
don't do me like that.
Okay. Now let me just say, I thought it was a decent fight. Jermaine Ortiz, I thought that Keyshawn was just gonna straight dominate, but I think around the third or fourth round, Jermaine Ortiz made an adjustment. He started bouncing on his toes. He started feinting a lot more, which was throwing off Keyshawn's timing a little bit. But then later on, we see Keyshawn start to make an adjustment, and he began countering Jermaine Ortiz a lot more effectively. And I think like after round 6 or 7, like it was just one. I'm not gonna say it was one way traffic, but Keyshawn was definitely winning the rounds decisively, and Jermaine was doing the best he could. And that body shot Keyshawn caught him with, I mean, it was nasty. It's a shame I walked away at the end of the fight because damn, I thought the fight was I thought the fight was going to a clear Keyshawn unanimous decision, but the young man got it done.
Huh?
He is definitely one of them guys that could
Mm-hmm.
be one of the top stars in the sport of boxing.
It's a fact.
He just gotta keep his head on straight. I don't mind the extracurricular. I don't mind all the talking and stuff, but
TD,
you just
salute,
gotta
family.
make sure you just gotta make sure you perform on the night. You know what I'm saying? Because that I think I think he's exercised a lot of those demons from what happened the last time out when he was supposed to fight De Los Santos and then it ended up in a disaster. So just keep your head up and keep moving forward. And hopefully he's in there with a champion next time. I heard he said he want Devin Haney at 47 next year. I like it.
No, he said this year.
Yeah, he
Whatever
said
year.
2026. Now, let me pivot real quick. Let me jump in since I got a little audio. I don't know what's going on in my house. We got dead spots, a lot of dead spots in my house. Now, we gonna pivot right quick. Now, the talks is about Devin Haney, right? And you said Keyshawn Davis talked about Devin Haney at 147. You also talked about um them calling each other out possibly for 2026. I mean, this is the play. This is what I think the play should be. Shakur should go up and fight Devin, and they should put the lineal on the line since Devin is considered number one at 147. They should go ahead. He should go ahead and make that fight. And I'm gonna tell you why. Right now, he has the full WBC at 135. He's also lineal and the 140 champ. And then he would be, if he can beat Devin, simultaneously he will be reigning at three divisions. That hasn't been done. Now Tank did it. We know Tank did it, but everybody complains about secondary titles. This will be the full title where he would then went to 140 and 147 and beat the number one fighter. That would be legacy cementing. I think that's something that Turkey can get behind. I feel like that's something that they'll put the money up for. They already stripped him for the WBC at 135.
Who?
TD saying they already stripped him. Okay.
Who? This year too.
Shakur. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I thought he was key. I thought he was able to put himself as keep that as an option based on his verbiage and probably based on what his team was saying, right? Oh yeah, Shakur. Yeah, nah, not Keyshawn. Yeah, Shakur. Okay, Shakur still got his title. Yeah, yeah, nah, Keyshawn. I mean, I would really like for him to do some work at 140. I think he'd be jumping the line somewhat and getting a Haney fight. I feel like he's a ticket seller. He's a great fighter. You know, he has the pedigree, the amateur background, and the skill set. But he's jumping the line. We talking about Devin Haney, who was undisputed at 135, 140 champion, now 147, the number one 147. That's a Shakur Stevenson mega fight right now. Shakur Steven
Man, hell
dance to be
no.
great. That would be a mega fight. That'd be a great event. Go ahead, Mark.
Nah, and the reason earlier why I said I don't want to see Shakur move up to 47 is because he's talking about weight clauses and rehydration clauses. No. Like, if you not ready to move up there, then stay right there at 140. Like, I'm not interested in seeing no guys get advantages over other people, especially when the dude you trying to put the rehydration clause is the champion. How you gonna dictate a term like that to him at his weight class and you moving up to fight him? So if you're not and then he tried to do it with or at least from what I heard, he's trying to do that with Connor Ben. So my thing is like, bruh, why, like, if you gotta put rehydration clauses on niggas, then don't move up there. Stay right there at 140. It's plenty of smoke. Plenty of smoke. You know what I'm saying? If you want a UK fight, you got Dalton Smith right there. Or you could come back, bring him back to New York. He just put a Puerto Rican star, Subriel Matias, to bed in New York City. So come back for another New York fight. Or you could fight Antoine Russell, the guy, the boogeyman, the guy who nobody says his name. Or Richardson Hitchens, best friends turn to foes. That guy, well, Richardson Hitchens is from Brooklyn, right? And Shakur from New Jersey. So another New York fight. Like, why move up to 47 to put hydration clauses on champions? It don't make no sense to me. Like, just stay right there, and when you ready and you feel confident enough to move up without putting rehydration clauses on niggas, do that. But I don't want him to go up there. Then Devin Haney looks like he came out of a concentration camp on the scale. Then it's all this whole big hullabaloo after the fight where, oh, Shakur weak. Why he had to put rehydration clauses on Haney, but now he gonna fight somebody else. Why he ain't put a rehydration clause on him? He really scared of Dev. Da, da, da. No, bro. Do your thing at 140 and then move up when you're ready. Like, I just think that, like, I think what I just said makes, like, that's common sense. There's plenty of big money fight. I think Turkey and Eddie Earn will pay for those fights at 140. You know what I'm saying? And ideally, what I would like is Shakur go undisputed, collect all them belts at 40, then Dev go undisputed at 47, and then they make the mega fight. That's ideally what I would like to see.
If they gonna do that, if Ring is gonna still operate separate from Zuffa and deal in the 4 belts, I mean, what's the point? Like Turkey, he just doubled. I mean, what's the point? How is he gonna build up Zuffa? I mean, I guess he's getting Jao Pataya and maybe Usyk, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of counterproductive, but what the conversation has been a couple weeks ago. So I just don't know how much longer Turkey is extended with the Ring and doing those events versus trying to start this pretty much everybody under Zuffa boxing. Now, what Dana White did specify recently that the fighters currently will be able to fight for the belts, unified with Zuffa, whatever the case may be. He said he doesn't care. You know, they can fight whoever they want. That's what he's saying. We'll see how everything plays out.
Well, what you got to remember is HR 4634 has not come for a vote yet. It has not passed as of yet. So the Ali Act is still in place. So they do not have their current structure the way how they want it yet. They want to be able to have a league with the original 8 weight classes and their own champion, their own belt. One champion per weight class, or rather one Zuffa champion per weight class. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I like
saying?
that.
They can't do that yet.
What are the 8
So,
weights?
yeah, the original 8 weights. No more tweener divisions. None of that. And I
Okay.
like that. I
So what's the
like it.
smallest weight though? What's the atom weight? They still got atom weight?
112 flyweight.
Mm.
I like it.
Okay.
Now the Shakors and all them other
So they
guys.
going one. So they going 112, 118, 126, 147, 160,
Yeah.
175, cruiser, and then heavyweight. Okay.
No cruiser.
No cruiser. So they going 175 and heavyweight.
Yep. 200 plus.
These
Yep.
it's just nuts.
So soon as they
Hold on, real quick,
get
Mark.
the legislation passed, soon as they get the legislation passed and they can have their own belt, I think that's when Turkey is going to begin moving those fighters towards the Zuffa direction. And Dana White, he's not going to care whether those guys come in and beat his champion, as long as he can get them signed to long-term deals, like a 3-fight type of contract.
Yeah. Now, TD, the only thing I would probably surmise is just the Paramount Plus. Um, that's probably why. But
No, that's the way how the UFC work. It's the only sponsor they allow is Venom. That's how it's been
oh
since, like, I
yeah,
think 2014.
isn't that something?
Yeah,
Wait, hold
yeah.
on, my fault.
I don't like it. I don't like that. But hey,
My fault.
that's
So they switching up the weights in Super?
say that again.
They
They
only
switching
doing
up the
8
weights in Super?
weeks. Yeah,
They're
All
not
right, but
switching it up. They just keeping it
they're
the
going
way
back.
how it
They're going back
was.
to the old ways, basically.
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. So,
Wait, so is it going to
but
be what?
but
So what?
championship boxing, we have 140. We
It's gonna
can't
be
dismember 140.
So
We
no,
can't
but
dismember
it would be.
168.
But you gotta remember, right? Most of these fighters, right, back in, let's say, because the junior and the super middleweights and stuff like that, all those juniors and super weights, they didn't come and play until, like, I think the 90s. They
nah.
didn't come
That's
in.
not true.
Not even the 90s. I think it was what, Murky. What was
No,
it?
junior lightweight was around like back in 1930. So they
All
came
right.
out with that back then. It wasn't universally recognized though.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, it wasn't universally recognized. But even then, right? Like, think about it. For the most part, most fighters fought. let's say 118, 126, 135, 147, and then what jumps up to 160, one maybe 75, and then it was heavyweight. It was literally that if you wanted to become a world champion. I mean, if in reality, let's really be in reality. If it was really like it was back in the day, most of these dudes wouldn't be champions. Most of them would not be champions. So if you think about it, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It doesn't make like complete sense to me, but it makes sense because okay, these guys can fight each other at these weights that are actually their natural weight. So if you have somebody that cuts down from 180, 190 to cut down all the way down to 147 when he could just fight at 160, then that makes more sense. You get what I'm saying? Because now you can't go down to from 190 to let's say 154 and you be bigger than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to make that 147 mark because there's no junior weight divisions, there's no super middleweight division, there's nothing. There's just the division itself. That's it. Regular featherweight to heavyweight. That's it. There's no more. So all that, those
Hold on,
extra
Juan.
divisions that they added. Go ahead, coach.
Let me say this. No, but let me say what's going on, Bella. I appreciate you pulling up, showing love.
Oh, here's the lady that I was looking for. What happened to your boy?
They both pulled up on you, Juan.
I see. What happened to your boy? That's who I was looking. Bella and Coach Eddie. Where y'all been at? What happened to your boy? I told you I was gonna
They
get
right.
walked
Hold
down.
on, Juan. They here. They showed up.
I
It's
told
on.
you I was
We in
gonna
the
get
first.
walked
Listen, we still in the first hour. They pulled. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah. First of all, it's on record. I said I didn't know who was going to win. I didn't pick a winner in this fight.
No.
All right.
And
No,
good morning, Coach. Good morning, Coach. Appreciate you
yeah, good
pulling up.
morning, coach.
What's
Appreciate
going
you,
on,
big
bro?
dog.
Yeah, I
But
didn't pick a winner in this fight. I said I said I didn't know who was going to win. I thought it was going to be
we were talking
a
about
good
the
fight.
Keyshawn and we were talking about the Keyshawn and Jermaine fight.
Oh yeah, he did. I didn't know. I don't think I picked in that fight either.
No, I think you did. I believe you did.
I'm pretty sure I
Quote the
didn't. I
man,
didn't pick
Juan.
him.
Quote the man. Quote the
I don't
man.
believe I did. I don't think I picked in this fight. I really
I know
didn't.
that
I don't
Bella
think I
picked
did.
him. I
I'm
know
a
Bella
big
for sure picked him.
Coach. Let me just say this. Coach was he was chilling this past week. Yeah, I don't think. And then we took the end of the week off. I know in B3
Yeah,
Picks TV. Yeah, we was off the end of the week. But yeah, I don't remember you picking, Coach.
yeah. I mean, I can say I
I
didn't
know
pick
you
a winner,
said you
but
thought the T.O. Shakur was more 50-50.
yeah, I did. I did say I thought it was gonna be 50-50. I was that was terrible. That was you know what? I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not throwing no shade. This is on my kids. I went to sleep in the 9th round, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because all the rounds looked the same, and it could have been because it was late too. So I'm not gonna say. But the fight, he dominated the fight, but that's the problem. Keyshawn, to me, this is just my opinion. Keyshawn looks more like Bud than Shakur does. Because Keyshawn is gonna try to get you out of there. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I can tune. I like watching him fight more.
You know who Shakur reminds me of, low key? It's Andre.
Not even close. Not even close.
No. You think about it, right? So if you have watch the Carl Froch fight. Like once he found the range and found what was working, and he kept doing it repetitively. Like he kept doing it, and Froch for somehow, some way, couldn't find out what the hell was going on. It was like the same thing with Tio. Like once he found his range, which it was immediately, because it was not even 30 seconds into the fight, he hit him with a stiff ass jab.
But the reason why I'm saying
Andre Ward was one of the best inside fighter grapplers I ever seen, maybe ever in the history of the sport of boxing. No, that's not even a shade. Like that's a skill, and Andre Ward was the best of it. Like I don't see Shakur. I don't see Shakur that type of fighter, but I understand what you're saying, Juan. Like Shakur,
he does, but
and I said it earlier. Shakur is a special fighter, and like the defensive skills he puts on out there, like there's really just nothing to be said. Like he makes it look easy, and Teofimo Lopez is not an easy fight.
I want to say something real quick. That'll cut you off. I'm gonna cut you off just for a hot second. Andre Ward and Shakur are different because Andre Ward actually did it against dangerous guys, man. That's what the difference. Shakur is the type of guy.
I couldn't.
Now, hear me out. If Shakur is the type of guy.
No, I'm talking to the comment. My fault.
Oh yeah. Like I say, Andre did it against dangerous guys. Shakur is the type of guy. If you're not dangerous, he's gonna beat the crap out of you. Like Padley, those guys. What's the Marine guy? I can't even remember the guy. The black guy that beat the crap out of him. Yeah,
I think Williams a Panther's a pretty dangerous fighter.
No, but if you're not, man, but William he's not like a he's not a 1 punch power guy because he's a volume puncher. If he's a 1 punch power guy, he wouldn't throw that many punches. All right, but he's an overwhelming guy. But Andre did it against dangerous guys that can get you out of there with 1 punch. And not on that, he will step to you, and if he got you hurt, he would try to get you out of there against some tough opposition. But Shakur.
But the thing is with Shakur though, like with Shakur is when people find out like, oh well, Shakur, he'd be like, oh, he running or he not trying. Like Shakur gonna dissect you, no matter what. Even if it doesn't get you out of there, that was an ass beat. He's gonna dissect you.
But hold on, let me say this too. Shakur was much bigger than T.O., which lets you know he's been fighting out of his weight class for an extremely long time because they look like they were in 2 different weight classes. And that's one reason why. Hold on, that's one reason why Shakur felt comfortable in there with T.O. because T.O. is small. He was shorter. His arms were shorter. Shakur was the bigger man. That's why he felt comfortable in there with him. To stand there with him because he's much bigger than him. Shakur has always been much bigger than most of the time than everybody he fought. I think the Japanese dude was kind of tall, but for the most part, if you're big and you're not a threat to him, he's going to beat the crap out of you. So and as far as T.O. arguably got 3 losses. So yeah, it's a good win. Is it the best win?
2.
Absolutely not. And another thing
losses.
too, you talking about going up to 147 when you got plenty of smoke at 140. Plenty. So you're the ring champion at 140. Why are you talking about going down to 35 or going up to 147? Because you see a matchup that you like, which is Conor Ben. Why not fight Devin, the harder guy, the more challenging guy? He's picking guys that he know he has an advantage over.
Nah, I agree. I can agree with you on that. I don't know why he's going to 47 and then talking about putting rehydration clauses on champions. Like that shit don't make no sense to me.
No, he's talking about Conor. He was talking about Conor.
No. He was talking about
Conor.
Devin
He was talking about Conor because when he was on the he was on the Harry Hawani show. He was on the Harry Hawani show.
Why you cutting me off, Juan?
Yeah, because you're making up a lie. Now you're making up a narrative.
Hold on. So the talk has not been about Devin Haney taking a rehydration clause to fight Shakur?
No,
that's a lie, Juan.
No,
you're lying. You dishonest one. He did say he put a rehydration clause on Devin. He said
no, bro. This is you see. You're bringing up motion. You just said, and this is you, Eddie. You just said, oh, this is why I don't like it because he's talking about going up to fight Conor Ben. Why not fight fighters like Devin Haney? He said to Conor, we can fight if you put a rehydration clause. Not Devin. He didn't say, oh, let me go fight Devin. He never mentioned Devin. He mentioned Conor Ben. Go back and listen to it.
Because he don't want no smoke with Devin. That's why he didn't mention his name.
Because he's not going to fight him because there's no why he's going to fight him. It makes no sense. Why is he going to go up to fight him when he has no belt and no recognition in the weight class? He's going to go fight Conor because it makes money for him. And it's an easy style matchup. Yes,
man, Devin Haney's a champion, man. He's a champion. What are you talking about? It makes no sense.
Again, we're in the business of prize fighting. These guys are looking for a prize. He's done solidified himself already. He has four different divisions. He got 2 Ring Magazine belts. It's whatever.
Man, Juan, I don't like that bullshit. Now we saying so now I don't like this when fans do this. He solidified himself. He don't gotta fight none of these. That's bullshit. When you got that belt and you got that crown on your head, you gotta prove it every damn time.
Gary Antoine Russell. Fight Gary Antoine Russell.
My boy. He been studied. He said it in the presser. He said if there's no fights available, which there not gonna be fights for later. Y'all forget all these dudes are tied up. One is fighting Harry up and left of them off. Kerry Antoine's not tied up?
Is he?
You're stupid. He's on the card with the 22nd. You're stupid. No, and Hitchens is tied up too. He's fighting Duarte. What are you talking?
Shakur, he's cherry picking, bro.
We didn't do
he's cherry picking. That's what he's doing right now.
That's on me.
He's cherry picking.
We did.
These dudes,
hold on,
there's no satisfying these dudes, man. There's never no satisfying. What are we talking about?
We didn't. Marky just didn't see us last week.
Clause on champions. I don't like that, Juan.
Oh my God! But your favorite fighter always doing it. What are we talking about?
Monster and Nui put rehydration clause on.
Man, come on, play. We all know all y'all favorite fighters do it. Come on, play. We just gotta sit here and act like
Monster need to move to 26. Stop the cap.
And Monster avoiding the bigger fights.
5 weight classes, man. Tell these other boys to get some nuts.
5 weight classes with 12 rounds apart. That's why Zuffa getting rid of all that bullshit.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro. Like y'all really sitting here. Come on, bro. This dude has done fought everybody. The only one he didn't fight was Tank, and it's because Tank know he gonna get washed, bro. Come on,
Let me say something real quick, though. Let me say something real quick. See, Shakur's not cut from the same cloth as Terrence Crawford. Did Terrence Crawford put a rehydration on Canelo?
Oh my God!
No. Did he put a rehydration cloth on Canelo?
He never put a rehydration cloth on nobody. He put a rehydration cloth on Devin Haney because Devin Haney walks around at 185. What are you talking about? Come on, bro. Let's not act like he don't show up 20 pounds above the weight the night of the fight. Come on, bro. Like, go to sleep somewhere, man. Come on, bro.
You acting like Shakur. You acting like Shakur wasn't doing the same thing if he's fighting at 126 when he was showing up 20 pounds heavier.
That's his naturalist weight class. What are we talking about?
I'm saying, man, that dude was showing up at 120. He fought my homeboy Patrick, dude from Douglasville. You can pull up his freaking box rig. He fought him. And Shakur weighed in. He weighed in at 126 or whatever that weight class was, and put on 20 pounds overnight, man. So I don't want to hear this jump. Shakur been beating up on, especially in that weight class. He was torturing those small dudes, man.
What up, everybody?
Blue, what's happening? Yeah, I mean, he was going to do that anyway. He's torching the bigger dudes. So at the end of the day, Shakur is
honestly at this point, there's no satisfying these dudes, bro. There's always he's doing this, he's doing that. It's like,
man, T.O. ain't that good, bro.
Now T.O.'s not that good. You just called this a 50-50 fight, bro.
That's not fair. That's not
fair. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because first of all, Shakur still got to prove himself. Reason why I say Shakur, T.O.'s not that good.
There's no satisfying this dude, bro. There's no satisfying this dude.
Give me a second, bro. You want give me a second. Let me explain. Let me explain. Man, can I finish, bro? Then you can have it, man. All I'm saying is, anytime you got to say which T.O. is going to show up or which guy's going to show up, does that mean that he's good? Have you ever had to say which Mayweather is going to show up, which Andre Ward is going to show up, which Roy Jones is going to show up, which legendary fighter is going to show up? T.O. arguably already got 3 losses, man. What we talking about here? It was a good win, but he didn't beat like a freaking Hall of Famer like T.O. some type of world beater or something. Heck no, we seen this dude get pieced up by freaking Steve Claggett. We seen him lose against Sandro Martin. We seen him lose against Cambosis. We seen him arguably lose against Jermaine Ortiz. T.O.'s not a world beater. And the reason I said it was a 50-50 fight, because I'm not sure how good Shakur is. Because he hasn't fought anybody. I don't know how good he is. I really don't. He passed the eye test.
Is T.O. somebody?
T.O. is a B class fighter. He's not an elite fighter.
Yeah.
Because elite fighters don't go life and death with Steve Claggett. He's not an elite fighter.
Here we go.
I mean, Muhammad Ali went life and death with Henry Cooper. So how you gonna say that?
Yeah, at this point, bro.
I think he stopped Henry Cooper both times. I remember correctly. I think he knocked him out, stopped him. So what are you talking about?
After he cheated the first time. After he cheated.
B3.
Do elite fighters cheat?
What's going on, Blue? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, my geyser.
Y'all couldn't hear me earlier, man. What's going on, Blue? How you feeling, bro? You all right?
Hey, man, I'm Gucci, man. I'm Gucci. I gotta bring up a recall. Now, y'all remember when BBO was talking real spicy about T.O., right? And y'all remember when he was talking real spicy about, not spicy like that, but he was talking talking big stuff about Tio and Shakur fighting, right? And we was going back
Somebody
and
got some
forth.
background.
Can you hear me?
It's some background going, but I can hear you, Blue.
Okay, well, yeah, you remember when me and BVO was going back and forth about Tio, right? And
No,
Shakur, huh?
I don't
Hello?
remember. But I
Well,
know, I
yeah,
know, I know you're a Shakur fan. I know BBO is a Teal
well,
fan. But go
yeah, well,
ahead.
we betted that hundo on your show.
Mm,
Yeah, remember that
I don't
when he
remember
was
that.
talking all that? Yeah, he was talking real. He was talking crazy. Well, he wasn't talking crazy, but he was talking crazy. He was like, "Oh, he's gonna beat this. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that."
Mm. So you got him locked in
Hmm.
on $100 bet?
Yeah, he lost,
Oh,
and then he
interesting.
tried to. I went back over there, and he tried to say that he didn't remember, but he was gonna check. So I'm like, man, I need that. I
I
need
haven't deleted any lives,
That's a goddamn
okay.
shame.
so you might have to do like Marky do and get it on and get it on. You know what I'm saying? Yo, is he denying that he owe you?
Yeah, well, he isn't denying what he said is. What he said is he don't remember. And I'm like, bro, I reminded you the other day when we was on B3 stuff.
Mm. Boy, oh boy.
Hmm. Yeah.
I would have never put my neck out there for Teal little ass against no Shakur.
But that's what I'm
That was
saying.
dumb.
It was when you don't remember when he was sitting there talking. I think Marky we was there too. He was talking to Big Money Cash. And
I'm gonna be honest, Blue. I don't remember that, but I know BVO was talking heavy about T.O.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he bet me $100. He was like, man, bet 100. I
That's an
was like, yep.
ongoing thing. That's an ongoing thing. But I don't know why he would put his back out there like that. That's crazy. TD,
Especially
what's
for
going on,
T.O.
family? How you feeling?
Yeah, what's
What
good,
up, TD?
everybody, man? Hope everybody's doing well, man. I just wanted to come up here quick because I'm working, but we got to stop discrediting like fighters, man. This is crazy, bro. I mean, what
Talk to him.
Shakur did, I was in the building, right? I thought Keyshawn had a great performance, and I thought he might have had the overall best performance of the night, and I think my man Shushu had the best exciting moment of the night. Not so there's performance and there's moment. So Shushu had the best moment of the whole entire night, and I thought Keyshawn was very very sharp from 1 to 12. I thought he dominated the fight. I mean, yeah, he did some things, some mistakes, or whatever, but it just seemed like Ortiz didn't really have much power to gain his respect, and Keyshawn pretty much did whatever he wanted, and his punch placement was beautiful. Like to see it live and in person and to hear the punches, it was beautiful. I thought he had the best performance against, probably, well, not probably, but the best opponent he's faced as a professional. But going over to the Shakur, like I don't understand. Like I feel like we're discrediting a little bit. Is T.O. a little bit overrated? Yes, I definitely think, and I think he was definitely
Mhm.
exposed. But T.O., he's been exposed in other fights as well, but not like this. I mean, what Shakur did to Teal that night was way better than what Ortiz did, way better than what Sandor Martin did, way better than what Cambosis did. I mean, he made the man look novice. Like he made him look like amateur.
Amateur.
It was it
Yep.
was so much levels in between. So you got to give credit for that because those other guys couldn't do it, and they kind of set the blueprint. At least Sandor Martin did because Sandor Martin set traps in that fight against Tio, and Tio and Sandor didn't even get credit for another knockdown. Because he set traps, which was beautiful, and I think Shakur took it to a whole new level, and it showed that anybody with a good jab will stop anybody that is a great athlete. Right, because that's all you need to stop a great athlete. Because I think Teal's a great athlete, but I think some of the fundamentals is gone that he has, and I think he has a bad corner. And I've been saying that for a while. Now I was in the Garden, so I can't hear the cornerman, but I will tell you this: like I did see some highlights as far as the corner and the instructions, which was terrible. But from a fan point of view, sitting there watching, they were so late bringing in the stool. They were so late getting into the ring after each round. Like I just thought it was bad. Like it's like they didn't care. It's like they already gave up. Like after like the third round. You know what I'm saying? So I think Shakur gets a lot of credit. He had T.O. doing pretty much shadow boxing himself because he was just throwing punches, pretty much hitting air. So I just don't like when we like discredit, because when we talk about elite fighters, fighting other elite fighters, there's not many elite fighters right now. There really isn't. We see very good fighters, and we see very good fighters that we think can be elite, but then they're not fighting anybody. I like Richardson Hitchens a lot. I think he's a phenomenal talent. But who is he beating? And now he's fighting a guy, Duarte, who's dangerous. But Cambosis and Duarte as your first two title defenses is wild when you have other good fighters at 140. And then you got Gary Antoine Russell, who I think is a dog, but he's under bad promotions right now. He fights like once every year and a half. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So I just think like when we call somebody like Shakur a cherry picker, I think that's messed up. When he's been he's been a 4-division world champion, he went up in weight and he beat the top guy. Like, no matter what we say about Teal, he's the top guy. He was the ring champion at 140. It's kind of equivalent to what people said about Devin Haney, who I believe Devin Haney is a lead fighter, just as Shakur, when he went up to fight Regis. They said Regis was the top guy at that point, and he made him look amateurish. So I think we just got to be careful and be a little bit more consistent when we're talking about these fighters, talking about cherry picking and like you know what I'm saying, like weight bullies and all of that. I think we got to go across the board. Who's elite, who's great, and who's subpar. You know what I'm saying? I just think, we got to be kind of consistent. Like Tio, I think he gets credit for what he's done in the sport. But yeah, is he overrated? It's okay. Listen, in sports, you could be very great, but you can also be overrated at the same time. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So yeah, I just land my plane there.
Hey,
TD, you think
let me
Shakur?
ask y'all.
Hold on, Blue. TD, you think Shakur should move up to 147 to fight Devin Haney?
I would love to see it. He doesn't have to right now, but I mean,
what's his next fight then?
If his next fight, it should be somebody at 140, in my opinion. I don't think he should go back down, and he should try to unify. That's what we always want. We want this from the top fighters. We want the top fighters to unify and fight the top guys. So I don't want to see him take a step back. Listen, if me being greedy, me being selfish, what I really would like to see, and I know it's not going to happen, I want to see him fight O'Shaquie Foster. People would kill him if he went down and fight O'Shaquie Foster. But me being selfish, because I like O'Shaquie Foster too, I would love to see that matchup. But let's call it, the fans want to see him fight the best and fight the top guys. If he's not fighting a champion or one of the top guys at 140, then yeah, move up and fight the best guy at 147, especially in a division right now that I've said has been kind of weak for the last like 2.5 years, right? And the best guy at 147, no doubt, is Devin Haney. So
now that's the friend fight that we need. Devin Haney versus Shakur, and then Shakur would be able to have a belt at 135, 140, and 147. The full title. He would be the man of the division in 3 weight classes because he's the number one at 135. Right now, he's the number one at 140. He just beat the lineal champ. And then if he goes up to 147 and beats Devin Haney, he would be literally the number one in 4 divisions. Shout out to Shakur, man. Run that play.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no problem with any of that. I would have a problem with him fighting Conor Benn, because I don't think Conor Benn deserves anything, to be honest. I think Conor Benn, he hasn't fought at 147 in almost 3 years. So I would have a problem with it. But you know what? If it's a step between fight, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a cherry pick, because you're still moving up. But as long as he's going to fight somebody after Conor Benn, that's worthy. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, all fighters do it. And I'll go back to Dev, because Dev is the easiest one to compare to, because I don't discredit Dev for what he did. When he moved up, he fought Ramirez, right? And Ramirez was kind of like on his way out, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But we still give him credit for being a former world champion.
But by the way, Tommy, I agree with everything you said. I don't think it's fair to be. I don't think what Coach Eddie was saying was very fair. Because while yes, this was a favorable matchup for Shakur, I don't think I heard Eddie say that this was a cherry pick. But at the same time, I don't feel like we should try to
I don't know what happened.
The island cut him off.
but let me say this, you guys. I'm gonna say this, man. Shakur did a wonderful job, man. Yesterday, I told everybody over and over. I told you guys. I told everybody that Shakur is going to pull off a boxing masterclass, and he did that. I said he was going to stand in front of him. He's not going to run. He did that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna say is this: Shakur, what he should do is what he said he's gonna do. Campaign at 135, snatch the belts, go for undisputed at 135. You know that now I'm saying I'm 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 projecting what I would like him to see now when I'm saying I want to see him do undisputed at 135. Then I want to see him. I would like to see
Oh,
him
you
go
want him to cherry
undisputed.
pick?
I don't know what you're talking about, my brother.
Who do
But
you? Who's he gonna fight at 135?
the
Y'all
people
hear
with the
me?
belts,
We
the
can hear
people
Can
with
you.
the
y'all hear me?
belts,
Raymond Morataya, Abdullah
the people with the
Vincent. Y'all want?
belts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Do you
people
want
with
me
the
to keep going?
belts. Yeah, like
You want me to keep
let
going?
Oh,
me
Juan, you
finish.
Can
Let
want
me
y'all
those
hear
let me.
me?
fights?
No, B3. Let me. Can I
Listen.
finish? Can I finish?
I don't. Hold on, Blue. I don't care who he fights, as long as like TD is a champion or somebody that's worthy of the fight. Now, if you're gonna fight Conor Ben, it makes money, it makes sense, cool, whatever. I'm not gonna get mad at it either. But this whole cherry picking accusation or whatever, he fought bigger guys, he fought smaller guys. Every fucking champion's done it. I'm sorry, bro, but when people say that, that just tells me how much you really actually know, because it's like
Mm.
everybody's done it. From all the greats have done it, no matter what. All the greats have
Yeah,
done it. Probably the only one that recently hasn't really done it is Andre, because Andre fought in two weight classes, 68 and 75, and at that cleared out both divisions, because he cleared out fucking 68 with the Super Six, and then he cleared out the 75 with Kovalev, because there was nobody else at the time. So what
um,
are we really talking about, bro? Like, let's really be serious, bro. Y'all
Hey,
discredit this man so much for what? Why y'all hate this kid?
yeah.
The kid is
it's
putting
not
on a
no.
performance.
It ain't how long. Let me say it ain't hating because we
Let
did the
me
same
finish my
thing to
point.
To. Hold on,
Let me
when
finish my
To
point
fought
though.
Taylor, he got discredited because Taylor was diminished. I discredited him because he wasn't on his game. To was a good win. Is To a world beater? Absolutely not. You don't, see, I'll give him credit. Yes, Shakur
You,
did hold on,
you.
Shakur did a fantastic job. He did. But I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm not lying. I did go to sleep in the ninth round because
All right.
every round looked exactly the same. There was no excitement in that, and I can blame T.O. for that. Maybe he didn't bring any excitement. But my problem with Shakur is he'll have a guy. He could have stopped. He could have stopped T.O. if he
What?
wanted to. He could have stopped him.
Hold on.
Hold on, wait.
That's
I'm
correct.
telling,
No,
He
I'm telling you, there's no
could have stopped
satisfying
That's
this
him.
guy.
correct. That's
There's no
correct. But you want
satisfying
to
this
know
guy.
something? You said there's no excitement, and the reason why, and you said maybe it's because of Chill. No, it's because of Shakur put him in that position. He silenced. He took away
Bro,
everything that he thought he did good, and he made it look like it was
that's fine.
nothing.
Hey, I said it was a great performance, but I'm gonna tell you like this: that fight right there is for educational purpose only, in my opinion. I would take that fight and let a young fighter watch that fight. This is how you disarm a guy. This is something that you can use in your fight game. But entertainment value, Keyshawn's fight, like the gentleman just said earlier, was much more entertaining because Keyshawn would try to get you out of there. Everybody has a preference. Now that fight that Shakur did, excellent game plan. Technical standpoint was on point. It was an excellent fight. It's an educational purpose fight. You take a young
Yeah,
fighter sitting there. Look, this is who you can learn from this guy. This guy's a phenomenal talent, phenomenal. But that doesn't change the fact that I went to sleep in the ninth round, and those are
Yeah.
facts.
hey, coach, let
Let
me
me
ask
say
you
that.
something real
Hold on. Let
quick.
me say
Coach,
this because I didn't say this. Salute to Carrier pulling up. Real supporter of the show, always showing love. Go ahead, Blue, and then
okay,
I wanna pivot
yeah,
real quick. Go
thank you,
ahead, Cook.
thank you. So let me say this, coach. Now, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, that's why I be trying to
To
get it
answer,
out,
let me
man.
answer this then, Blue. Let me answer this because y'all try to gloss over that.
No,
Shakur
no, go
needs
ahead.
to. That's why he needs to go to 47. He don't need to do anything. Yeah, he got enough money. All he need to do is take care of his family and himself. Right. That's really all he need to do. But from a boxing standpoint, um, didn't he step into the ring and like he was gonna beat Devin? And he say always get the best of Devin. So we can't be trying to act like a 7 pounds or this weight is gonna be the difference in Devin being able to land more than anybody else. Now, don't be scared. That's all I'm gonna say. Let that brother go
Okay,
up and fight Devin Haney at 147, and that should be the fight that Turkey put his money in.
okay, I remember what I was gonna say. But anyways,
Bro,
check
what?
this out. So, huh?
No, my bad. Like people just want to call me when I get on the panel, bro. This is crazy.
Okay, yeah,
They don't know you on
but
the
like I
panel,
was
man.
saying,
Share the show.
Yeah. So what I was saying is this is
Yeah.
that, but
BBO in
I
here,
would like to
man. The
see.
Sports Talk Network, the People's Network.
Yeah,
That's
so
what's up.
it's crazy.
Hey, I like this. I would like to see. I would like to see Shakur go from 135. I want to see him juggle, go back and forth from 135 to 140. I want to see him take out all the champions there. I think that would be great, and then move up. And then when it's a special fight that presents itself at 147, he goes up there and fights. You see what I'm saying? I'm okay with them. I'm okay with them doing. The only reason why I'm okay with him doing the rehydration clause is because if Devin Haney was shrinking himself down and actually, you know what I'm saying, like hurting himself like he was at 135 because he's been there for so long, you see what I'm saying? Then I would be like, nah, you can't put a rehydration clause on. You see what I'm saying? But at 147, when he weighs in, he don't look drained. He looks good. You see what I'm saying? So why sit there and make it seem like, because all he and all in my opinion, all Shakur is asking for is a 10-pound rehydration clause. He goes from 147 to 157. He walks around between what 165 to 170 something
Man,
maybe.
hell
I don't
nah,
know.
Blue.
That's your opinion. So like I said, this is my
No, you
opinion.
fight
We
Devin Haney at the full weight,
now,
brother. No
listen,
rehydration
listen.
clause.
How are you gonna move up to a
That is
champion's
your
weight class
guys'
and
opinion.
demand that the champion take a
No,
weight
no, no, no,
clause?
no.
Get
Keep the
up
same
out of
energy.
here.
Keep the same energy. Bill even made the announcement, told everybody that Devin Haney was going to be commentating. He was supposed to be there calling out Shakur, the winner of Shakur and Tio. You see what I'm saying? He was supposed to be calling him out. But you want to know what Bill really was doing? He was pump faking the whole time because he actually was negotiating with Shakur. I mean, with Keyshawn
Hell,
Davis to get
that's a
that
harder
fight.
fight. That's a
You
harder
see what I'm
fight.
saying? It's
That's a
not a
harder
harder
fight.
fight. That is
Yes,
not a
it
hard
I
is.
fight.
mean,
No, it's
shoot,
not.
Keyshawn
That is
not
not a
demanding a
harder fight.
rehydration clause to fight him.
Listen, like I said, that see, this is what I'm saying. Y'all ain't keeping the same energy. But when
I
other fighters
know.
do it, when other fighters do that and they be talking behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying, about fights, because that's what y'all said what certain fighters was doing.
When other
Y'all said
fighters do it,
about
we cook
Bud.
them
Yeah,
too. Nobody gets no
Exactly.
pass for
We
but
cook
rehydration
y'all ain't
we
clause.
cooking them.
we
You got
fry
no. I'm
Tank
not
We
talking
cook
Davis is
about.
Tank.
what he
I
do.
am
We
not
cook Tank.
talking about. Man, y'all cook.
Say we
Y'all
don't
saw
fry
this.
Tank. Say we don't fry Tank.
Man, I ain't heard nobody for it. Well, I mean, I did. I have heard
Man,
people
you full of
complain
it,
about
Blue.
it. No, no, hold on. I have heard people, you know what I'm saying, in the past talk about a rehydration clause, but not in the present right now, man. No, no, I haven't heard anybody complain about him doing a
Man,
rehydration
that
clause.
man jumped in the ring talking about a rehydration clause. Man, that was weak, brother. I don't care what you can spend however you want to spend it. That man talking about I'll
Yeah.
fight you at a rehydration clause. Man, that's
Well,
weak, bro.
but if
Like,
That
you
man
was
but
just
but
listen,
but
if
but
you
I
but
was
don't
the
want
blue,
to
but
hear it,
blue,
if
bro.
but
you
blue, blue,
listen,
blue, blue, blue.
hold on.
No,
If
no,
you
you hold
supposed to be
on,
the
blue.
man,
If the
if you
man
supposed to be the
just
man that
moved up to
walks into a ring,
140,
right? You hop in the ring. I'll be quick. I'll be quick, Marky. I'll be quick. Promise. If Devin was supposed to go there to hop in the ring with the winner, right? This is what he's supposed to do. So if he hops in the ring with the winner and he knows it's supposed to be Shakur and he still hops in the ring and he knows Shakur's because everybody knows that Shakur wants a rehydration clause, then that means that if he jumps in the ring, he's basically accepting the fact or considering the fact of doing the rehydration clause and negotiations. They're coming to terms to figure it out.
That's flimsy, bro. That's flimsy. It's
It ain't
flimsy, bro.
flimsy. That's
That's
what it
more flimsy
is.
than a paper plate. That's flimsy.
That's flimsy because you're not holding your
so
fighter
so so
accountable.
if
Yeah,
Devin
but
This
Haney
man
I
is
don't
moving
think
refuses
up
the
in weight.
I
rehydration
This
don't
clause,
think
man,
you gonna
that's
call him
this
a
flimsy.
duck,
man,
Blue?
this man is moving up in weight
Yeah,
from 135 to 147. That is a big freaking
Why
difference.
you don't keep his
135 to
ass right
stop,
there at
stop.
140 when
Hey,
you done
hold on.
moved
Hey,
up and
135,
you got all this smoke
135 to
around him?
140,
Why move up to
135
Warren, let
another
me say
weight
something.
class and put a
Warren,
135
let
to
me say
rehydration
something.
140 is
clause on the
5 pounds,
champion?
not 12
Hey,
That
pounds.
make
listen,
It
we
no
goes from
can't
Warren,
sense,
hey,
listen,
5 pounds.
y'all. We can sing together. We can't talk together, y'all. Let's work one at a
It
time.
goes, it
Finish
goes,
out, Blue.
yeah, it goes from 5 pounds to 12 pounds, you guys. Come on, that's a big difference. Like, come on, man.
and
Man.
let,
Like,
let me
let's
say
be
let me say
realistic.
something real quick.
Go
All
ahead,
right,
you
hold on,
got it, coach.
let me say something real
You
quick,
got it.
brother.
You got it.
Check this out. Now you talking about all these advantages, right? What about a guy which is Shakur Stevenson, which is a highly decorated amateur, Olympian, and he getting there and fights the cab drive on his first fight or his second fight? What if nobody cares about a tomato can? What a disadvantage he's going up against. Let's keep the same. You talking about keep the same energy? Let's get a tomato can the same rights then. Nah, man. Let me put a rehydration clause on you.
My
You,
whole
you
thing
get
is
you get there, you fight guys that you way better than all the time. You fighting the friggin' this man was Olympian. The dude was fighting cab drivers. His first, second, third fight. Didn't nobody care about the cab driver. They just say get in there and take your whooping. Now all of a sudden he want to put rehydration clauses on people. Man, that's weak, bro.
My whole
Weak.
thing is why move up and put rehydration clauses on the champion when you just moved to 140? You just moved to 140, and you got all this smoke at 140. Not only that, you got
Because they're gonna pay him because he's gonna pay him life changing money to fight Devin Haney. Go ahead, TD.
man,
Yeah,
bro.
real
They'll
quick.
pay him life changing.
I don't think because of what happened with the Tiger situation, that's why Devin wasn't there. Because Devin was supposed to do the commentary, and it was set up that Devin was most likely going to go in the ring and challenge it. But that doesn't mean he was going to accept any rehydration clause. I don't think Devin would have let him get that because Devin would still be the A side, and he would dictate the terms if calling out Shakur. So I don't think that would have happened. So I think and to be fair, I think Shakur trying to do that to Conor, I don't like it. Let me go on record. I don't like it, right? You fight at the weight class that you could make the end. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it, but I think for Conor, why not ask for to try it? Because Conor did do it to Eubank, so fine. But he can't do that with anybody else, including Devin Haney. I think that's a joke. So I don't agree with it. If you're gonna go up to 147, then you fight at 147, the end. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just want people to know that where I stand. I try to be as consistent as possible. You know what I'm saying? So, but for Conor, I can understand him doing that just because Conor did it to Eubanks. Fine, whatever. But with Devin, he ain't gonna do that, and I don't think Devin would agree to it anyway.
There you go.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Shakur, the fifth king, he already knocked one of the four. He's been talking about fighting Ryan, Tank, and Devin for years. I mean, if he can jump in front of Devin, if he fights Devin, that's a huge fight, right? We all know this. But if he can fight Devin and beat Devin and then fight Ryan, now he's putting himself in a position where he is literally the face of boxing. I think it would be a travesty for him to be trying to fight a Dalton Smith. I mean, if you can't get Devin Haney, that's one thing. But if you can tackle one of the four kings and have two knocked off of the list, you in the right. You putting yourself in a great position. Shout out to Shawa. Go ahead, coach.
Well, yeah, Ryan Garcia is not a king, man. That's some bull crap. That's some narrative that they tried to push on us 4 years ago, man. No, Ryan Garcia is not a king. Absolutely not.
I agree.
You can't even compare this era, quote unquote, four kings to that era, quote unquote, four kings. The real four kings would demolish the quote unquote four kings today. It wouldn't even be a close contest. It would be a freaking demolition job. And it is what it is. Now, like I said,
hold on. I didn't listen. I didn't write the rules. I just played by them, right?
yeah.
Now, do all these writers?
It was a narrative.
Hold on, coach. Let me just say this real quick.
Yeah.
Because we got a little feedback. All these writers, they vote on Hall of Fame and all this other stuff. We don't got no problem when they doing that, right? And they do that every year. But we're gonna have a problem when they come up with a combination of guys where we can see that they all were destined to be champions, all amateur standouts. Now, T.O. signed with Top Rank. Devin was pretty much with Floyd, Tank with Floyd, and Showtime. And then we have Ryan Garcia, the Golden Boy. We have Ryan is always going to be mentioned because one, he's with Oscar, and two, he cemented his legacy with the big Tank fight. And now if he becomes a champion, a legitimate WBC champion, then all that narrative is out the window. He's a champion. So narratives change really quick. All you gotta do is put hands on somebody. So we're gonna see soon enough what these guys are gonna do. And yes, you are avoiding the fight, you are ducking the fight if you don't go up and fight one of the four kings. It's just that simple. If you unify the titles, good. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's busy, good. But if you're not gonna tell me that Turkey and the zone don't want to see Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. They literally forced Devin Haney in the Ryan fight. The boy missed weight and had all type of other stuff going on, and Devin couldn't get out of that. So they're investing in Shakur. They're investing in Devin. They need to make that fight.
Devin is not taking no rehydration clause. Like, I just think this is so dumb to even talk about. It's so much smoke there at 140. I'm not in these guys' pockets. I want to see big fights happen. I think Turkey would pay Shakur Stevenson a lot of money for those Dalton Smiths, the Gary Antoine fight, or who's the other boy that got the Richardson Hitchens, or a Keyshawn, if Keyshawn decided to stay at 140. All of those are big fights. I could see Shakur getting paid $10+ million to fight. So it's like, and then it's like, even to mention the Devin Haney fight when you know Devin Haney's not going to take a rehydration clause. Why would he? Like,
Dude, you
honestly, just
can't just
thinking about
pull
it,
you
what
just can't pull
leverage does
10 million out your
Shakur
ass.
have over Devin Haney to make him take a rehydration clause? Does he got belts? Does he got money for Devin? Devin Haney already has one fight left on his deal. That's I believe it's for 12+ million. He don't need Shakur. He don't need to take a rehydration clause. Like, I just think this is
Well,
so
they don't
dumb to
need each
even talk
other.
about. And
Listen, he
then,
beats
like,
They
his
now
don't.
we
They
gonna
don't
say,
aggressive
need each
now we
other.
gonna
stance.
say,
Actually,
now we gonna say we want. Oh, why would he fight a Dalton Smith? Dalton Smith's an excellent fighter. He just put Subriel Matias to bed. Richardson Hitchens, for years I've been hearing people say, is an excellent fighter. Gary Antoine Russell, for years I've been hearing people say, is an excellent fighter that don't nobody want to fight. Like, this is so dumb to even talk about, dude. But go ahead.
Right. Yeah, Connor's not getting
Shakur.
the Shakur fight. Go ahead, Blue.
Yeah, so Shakur did ask for the rehydration clause, and I will admit, I don't know why he correlated that, but I do. Actually, I do know why. He was talking about it because the simple fact is he was talking about Conor Ben, then he was asking about Devin Haney. So he brought up that situation. He said, "Yeah, I'd also fight him with a rehydration clause." He felt, he's feeling himself. But no matter what, he also said that, he's crazy, and if the money's right, then they can negotiate and figure things out. You see what I'm saying? So, like I was saying. Um,
Come
that
on, Kerry, exactly. And then people just say, "Oh, you got $10 million of this." Shut up. He ain't get $10 million for T.O. and they sold out the garden. So
I
we
okay.
believe that
So
Keyshawn's a better fight. I mean, it may not be the bigger fight, but it's the better fight for Devin because it's a harder fight, in my opinion. Because Keyshawn coming to step on you, man.
Yeah, I
You know
agree
what I'm
with you.
saying?
Real
I
quick, I
I
got to
I
go,
have a
guys. I just want to say that this was a good conversation. I respect everybody up here, but guys, do me a favor. People in the chat, hit the like button, man. We're missing likes. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to my man B3. Great boxing convos, man. You guys enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. I gotta go. Take care.
Hey,
all right,
appreciate you,
brother.
TD. And one other thing,
Yeah.
hit the Cash App, bless the Cash App, the PayPal, or the Zelle. Listen, we definitely working. I'm definitely going to change my name of the show. I'm thinking about changing it to Free Entertainment. Shout out to YouTube, man. The free the Free Entertainment Network. Go ahead, Blue.
Well, no, I was just trying to basically say that I know everybody's trying to really jump on Shakur for basically saying a rehydration clause, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's entertainment, it's boxing, and it's still a business. You see what I'm saying? And people are building their legacy. He doesn't like I heard somebody say, well, Bud didn't do it, but Bud has way more experience than Shakur. And what I'm gonna say is this: this is how I saw something this Saturday night when Shakur was fighting Tio. So Bud does a certain punch that when people are moving lateral, it's like a jab hook. A jab hook. It's like an overhand hook. You see, and he throws. They throw off a person when they're coming. It's real quick what they do. And Shakur started doing that. And so obviously, this is what I'm trying to say. And somebody else mentioned that Shakur could have knocked him out. But Shakur said, man, I can get him. He said, I can get him. He said that to Wally. And Wally said, no, stick to the script. So what I'm gonna say is because people jumped on Shakur for basically, not trying to not listen to Wally, basically trying to going for the knockout, and he didn't get it, right? This is what people were saying when it came down to certain fighters that Shakur was trying to knock out and was going against the grain. But now all of a sudden he sticks to the script, and that's a problem. See, you can't please everybody. So that's why I say this. Shakur is going to get to the point, and I'm telling you guys this right now. Shakur is going to get to the point to where he will start stopping people. But what it is he's developing the skills when it comes to offense. You see what I'm saying? He knows what to do, but it's a matter of basically still developing the
Hold on,
skills when it
Blue.
gets there.
Hold on, Blue. Before we bring Miss Jordan, I gotta say this though, because were you one of the people that criticized Bill and Devin when Bill told Devin to stick to the script versus Regis? Didn't you tell me that Devin should have stopped Regis?
No, I didn't say that. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, you
I
didn't say.
didn't say
Okay,
that.
okay,
No, I didn't
okay,
say. I
okay.
didn't say that, bro. I didn't say
I
that, bro.
did.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
I
said it.
didn't
okay,
say that.
coach. I mean, somebody said it.
Yeah,
I
well,
did.
I didn't say that. So
Hey,
let me
coach.
finish. Let
Hey,
me finish
coach.
what I'm saying real quick, and then everybody got the floor
Hurry
because
up,
I don't
Blue.
want to cut
Hurry up and
anybody
say that
off.
shit.
Okay,
Hurry up and say that on square
okay.
ass shit you gonna say.
Hold
Shell.
on,
Let
Sean
me
Moore.
say what I'm saying. Damn. Let me say it. OG Shelton coming here flexing, boy, with the boo boo. Mm-hmm. He probably got his chest out right now. My guy
He put
OG
hands
Hey,
on
man,
that
Shelton,
boy.
man.
I'm ready for you
I'm
to
just
cook me
fucking
Hey,
some
with
show.
you,
Go
but
bro.
ahead,
anyways,
Blue.
let me finish. Let me
My
finish,
God, I'm
man.
just fucking with you,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
I
just fucking with
already know, fam. Hey, you OG, man. You got it, man. You got it. Nothing but respect. But anyways, let me say this, man. I just feel like, Shakur basically was doing certain things in that fight that I actually was proud of. And to see how, now, you know what, when it comes down to somebody being at the top of the game, right? Did y'all see how happy that Bud was when he seen his little bro basically to perform the way he performed? He got the opportunity to walk over there and be like, man, look, I told you he beat your, you know what I'm saying? He beat you up, bro. I told you. You see how excited he was, out of character that he was? He was showing who
That's
he
what it's
is,
about.
actually, for the people.
Because that's
But
what it's all
listen to what
about,
I'm
giving back,
no,
bro.
but listen. No, hold on. No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is he was happy. The reason why he was so happy because he was capable of actually seeing somebody that he believed in, that he could say, now, man, I pass the torch to you. You are the person
Right.
that I've been
Exactly.
telling
Yeah,
is
I
the
agree.
But
best,
not
is
another
the
thing though,
best.
I
Blue.
You
agree.
see what
Another
I'm
thing
saying?
I
is
agree
Because
100%.
he
I
went
agree.
over there, because when he walked over there to Chill's dad, senior, and was trying to, like, was talking crap to him, and senior got mad and pushed him, like, get off me. He was like, he still was getting at him. Let him know, like, look, my guy told you, this is my guy. This is my guy. You know how it is when you have somebody that you feel is at your level, and you get to see that you help develop, and now you say, like, man, he really is that. Like, bro, he could have stopped Chill for real, but he held back. He was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm just keep on beating him up. I'm gonna just keep on hitting him and let them know that he's not on my level. Period. Now,
Man,
when
he should
people
have
see these
stopped that
fights,
man, bro. He should have
no,
made a
he shouldn't have.
statement and
Listen,
stopped him.
The whole point. Listen, when it comes down to it, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When Bud gets out there in the ring, he listens to his corner. See, Shakur's trying to be in a position where he can actually do certain things and grow, to where he can listen to his corner and then make an educated decision and say, "I'm gonna
hold
stop
on. So
this
you
gentleman,"
saying
and then
Shakur
he do
held
it.
back, Blue?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
held
yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
He couldn't
Yeah, he
stop that
held
dude if
back,
he
bro.
wanted to.
Yes, he can. Yes, he did. When he
And
listened to it,
he should have
listen,
stopped. He should have
he
stopped that
finally
man, bro.
he finally listened to his dad actually in a high level performance fight. He listened to, not his dad, I apologize, his granddad, and they were in sync with each other, bro. That is a strong bond that needs to be developed even more. I'm proud of him, and if anybody wants to take that away from him, that's on y'all, man. But I'm gonna give him his flowers, bro. He did something that I
Who
seen
you
him do
talking
at
about,
certain
Blue?
points. Man, get off the
Hey,
gas. You
coach,
know what I'm talking about.
hold on.
Curtis
Talking
I'm
about the
finna
Robinson
fucking.
salute
corner.
family.
I
Hey,
gotta
y'all
go
got
out
it.
because
Y'all got it.
my shit running out. So I gotta go out. But I'm gonna say this, coach. Remember when B3 asked me Friday about this fight? And he asked me what chance T.O. had. Remember what I told him?
Yeah,
Slim
you
and
told him
none.
0-10, nothing.
Slim and
I
none.
told him slim and done. You remember that? I said slim and done. Remember that?
He got
Yeah,
around, Mr.
absolutely.
Sheldon.
Cause Shakur gave him a round. If Shakur didn't want him to have that round, he wouldn't have had
I
it.
agree.
Gave him a
Man.
round. It was
Nah,
just
Hey,
that bad
before
nah.
you go
because
out though,
Hey,
he
hey,
had
hey,
no
hey, hey.
advantages. He had no
Yep,
advantages in this fight. He came to this fight with no
I agree
advantage.
with you. I
None.
agree with you.
Curtis Robinson salute family.
Yeah, he did that because he wanted him to open up more. I know why he did that. He wanted him to open up more.
Hey, I'm gonna hit y'all in a minute. I gotta get out because my shit on 5%. I'm almost at the house though.
That's a lot.
Nah,
Okay.
no,
No,
Blue.
but like I
No,
said,
Blue.
like I said, man, it
Who
was
is
a
these
great.
people not giving Shakur his flowers? Who are you talking about?
Only criticism I had, like I said,
No, I
it,
said people. If people don't want to, that's on them. That's what I said. I didn't say that people weren't.
Yeah, well,
like I
okay. I
said,
mean, I don't
only
know, but
criticism. Go ahead, bro.
no, I was just saying, I don't know. Like, I've only heard people showering this guy with praise. Like, I haven't seen, like, even the fringe places, they can't criticize this dude. after what he
Nah,
did.
bro. I've seen
No,
people
we're
criticize him,
pulling
bro.
back the layers. Mark, did you believe Devin should have stopped Regis' program?
I do.
No.
I do.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
And
dude,
do.
you
like in the you talking about my before the fight, or you
no,
talking
when you
about during
watch,
the fight?
yeah, during the fight, do you believe because the reports, and this is what Blue was saying, Wiley instructed Shakur not to go after the knockout. Shakur wanted to step on him. And that was the criticism for Bill and Devin. That was the criticism was that Bill was holding Devin back and things of that nature, and Devin really don't have that dog because he had to be held back,
I just
or he got a suspect chin. And, Bill's trying to protect Devin.
there,
What's your
there
thoughts on
definitely
everything? Break it
there
down.
there definitely were there definitely was an opportunity if Devin Haney stepped on the gas, he could have got that Regis Prograis out of there. I don't deny that.
At least a ref
Devin Haney
stoppage.
has a thing. Devin Haney has a thing where he does not throw 3-punch combinations. Like if he cracks you with a hard right hand, he will not follow up. And it's the weirdest thing ever to me. So I'm not gonna pretend like I don't understand what Blue is talking about or what anybody else is talking about when it comes to that fight. But at the same time, the guy won. And at the same time, he got paid. And at the same time, he sold out that arena. So it's like boxing is one of the weirdest sports ever. Like in football, like the Patriots, they just won. What was it? They beat the Broncos 7-10, and you had Patriots fans crying on their knees saying, "Thank God! I didn't think we were gonna get back to another bowl in
Stop
my
it, Mark.
lifetime."
That's
This
football.
is the man. That's my point. That's my point.
Hold on.
This is
We
the
count.
only
Hold on.
sport where a dub is not
We
a
count
dub.
score. Yeah,
No,
exactly. We
I
do.
would
Hold
give
on.
some
Let me just
push.
say this
I
real
would give
quick,
some
coach,
pushback
and
on that.
let
I
me say
wasn't
this real
finished, but go
quick.
ahead.
We do count the score on how you win. We count the point total. We want to see you run it up. That's why I was just thinking Errol Spence,
Did that
Virgil.
man
Hold
12
on.
step reach his
Hold
program?
on. You cannot just say $10 million, this, that, and the third, when based on the style. Now it's going to be based on the magnitude of the fight. That's why I'm pushing Devin Haney. I'm pushing another division, a fifth division for Shakur, right? Because at the end of the day, we're not going to see blood and guts like a Virgil Ortiz versus Errol Spence. Like a Javante Tank Davis fight. It's different elements to the Shakur fight, right? Now his elements is going to be knocking off these top fighters. We're going to want to see based on his style, based on nobody being able to hit him. I don't want to see you against a one-time champion, a guy that just popped on the scene, and because he's a turkey boy, he gets a fight with Shakur. If we want to pay to see you dare to be great, you can unify with Gary Antoine. I don't mind any of those fights. All I'm saying is that the biggest and best fights are at 147.
I
And
just
listen,
think
we
that's
can't
a
hold
load
his
of crap.
hand.
I think
We
that's a
can't
load of
hold his
crap.
hand.
I think
Mark,
that's a
who's a
load of
big
crap.
now? What? Now tell me the
No,
biggest
because
fights.
because
Hold on, hold on,
literally
hold
just a
on,
couple months
hold
ago,
on.
we were talking about 140 and shark infested waters, and man, who's gonna come out on the top of that? Now it's this. Oh man, there's nobody
Yeah,
at that weight now
one
currently
forty is a
that you
stronger
need
division.
for a
One
fight.
one forty
You
is a
need to
stronger
move up to
division than 147.
147 and put
It's stronger.
rehydration clause on niggas.
Ain't none of them.
This
I
is
don't
so
care what
dumb.
none of y'all saying. None of them fighters know Devin Haney.
140 is a stronger division.
Ain't none of them fighters
Man.
Devin the Dream.
It's
What's going on,
different.
Bruce?
But he not gonna be fighting Devin the Dream. He gonna be
It's
fighting
Yes,
an
he
different.
emaciated
is.
Devin the
Devin
Dream Haney.
Devin is
He's gonna
not
be
a
fighting a
147.
dangerous.
concentration camp Devin Haney.
Hey, there's
Devin's
a
not a
fighter that's
dangerous
better than
fighter.
Devin
He's not.
Haney.
He's not a dangerous
At
fighter.
140. There's a
He's not
fighter
like
that's better than
dangerous.
Devin Haney. That's Shakur. He's there now.
And
He
and,
is
then-
the
and then
main man.
another thing.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Turkey pay Shakur the same, if not the same deal as what Devin Haney just got?
To
Devin Haney's
fight
not
who? He
known
got
as no
that
big
deal.
ticket
He got
seller.
that deal
He's
with a
not known
Ryan Gar.
as no entertaining
Hold on, because I
brawler or
gotta bring
knockout artist.
yeah, because he was fighting Ryan Garcia.
When you
That
matching
was
these
a three
fights up, you
fights.
gotta match them up based on their
Man.
styles, man, to make the fight entertaining. You can't just put two guys that are the same. It's just like Shakur won the fight, but I'm gonna tell you one reason why I don't watch NBA basketball because it all looks the same. Dudes run up and down the court jacking up threes. It's boring. Shakur, I went to sleep in the fight. I'm not lying. Great performance, A plus. did his
Nah,
thing.
I went to sleep
But
before the fight. That was outrageous, Coach. That
the
fight didn't come on until 1 o'clock where I was at. That
yeah,
was just
and
outrageous.
that's what I'm saying. Maybe it was because I was up all day and I was tired. But really, every single round looked exactly the same. Every single round, he just pop shot at him and busted him up to death.
Coach, you don't
He
like
could have
Shakur, huh?
stopped. He could. No, I'm just telling the truth. Every
I'm
round
just
looked the
saying,
same.
you don't like. Do you not like Shakur? Is there something?
Every
Is there
round,
something that?
bruh, you're not listening. Let me finish up, and you can have it. Every round looked the same. It did. Everybody has a type of fighter that they like to watch for entertainment
Exactly.
value.
That's
I
why I
have
said.
no, you want to let me finish. I have no emotional attachment to any of these guys. I don't. I watch for entertainment value only. When I was watching boxing back in the day, I had emotional attachments to Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones. I had an emotional attachment. Now I do not have an emotional attachment to any of these guys. I watch for entertainment and may the best man win. And I'm telling you, every single round looked the same. He dominated every single round. Clear winner, pitched a shutout, schooled him. Just but every round looked the same. He could have stopped the guy. He would not step. He could have stopped him. He could have made a huge statement and been the first guy to stop Teofimo Lopez. The dude was busted up. He was cut, had blood running down his eyes. What the heck more do you need, bro? Freaking blood in the water, man. Get this guy out of here, man. Sitting there playing with your food all the time. Get this dude a chance. Get him out of there.
I'm okay with it. The only reason why he gained more learn he gained experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. Is my audio coming through? Y'all can hear
Wasn't
me?
up to par in your likeness when it comes to
Listen,
entertainment. Then that's on you, and I ain't mad at it. You said you fell asleep, and you want to make it seem like it was
Blue
such a boring
Hustle.
fight where you fell asleep. I ain't mad.
Y'all tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. We definitely building. Um, so hold on, let me get this straight, Blue. Blue, can you hear me?
Hmm? Yeah. I got you. I can go.
Okay. Um, who is there for Shakur to fight? I mean, who do you want to see him? Who do you really want to see him fight?
Gary
I
Antoine.
want to see him fight. I want to see him fight
No, just give me a
anybody.
name,
Listen,
please.
listen,
We got
listen,
to be
listen to me. I got.
realistic.
Richardson
It is
Hitchens.
realistic. Listen to me. Any of the fighters that have belts at 140 or 135, you fight them. You see what I'm saying? Go for undisputed until you get a fight to where it stands out. Until he gets a fight that he wants, he takes out all the people with the belts,
Hold on, sir. You
unifies.
do you have is Shakur a prize fighter or like a tournament fighter? Like we dealing with prize fighters. I don't know. Your fighter's already built. We not building our fighter no more. This not a prospect. This is a 4 division champion. So what I'm telling y'all is this: when y'all thinking about these matchups, y'all gotta use good judgment as far as business goes.
Nah, you
Shakur
wrong, B3.
Stevenson.
So
Hold
is that
on, hold
not
on.
that's
Shakur is
not good
not about to
judgment by saying going for
backtrack. Now if y'all saying that he's gonna what he would consider an easy fight in Dalton Smith, then sure, okay, whoop de whoop. You can't get a big fight. But do you want to get a mega fight? Don't you want another mega fight? Come on.
What
Hold
do you
on.
do after the mega fight? What do you do after that? Because every fight is not a mega fight. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You have to
exactly.
fight these
You
guys,
sit
man.
your hold on,
If they're
hold on,
freaking champs,
coach.
you gotta fight them, bro.
Hold on, you coach.
This is one
You
of the
make sure that
reasons
you
why the
wait for
sport of
them to
boxing
count
I
is
that
don't
money
dying
understand.
and
in.
going towards Zuffa, bro.
Hey, B3, what is the pushback with me saying him and he
Let me
going for the
I'm gonna
belts,
go out and
bro?
come back in. I'm sure y'all hear me, but yeah, you wait for them to
Every
count
fight
that
is not
money.
a mega
And look,
fight,
coach, if they don't get that money right, what was
man.
Tank
Look,
gonna do when he touched that 40 million versus
I'm
Jake or 80 million,
I'm
whatever
I'm
versus
not I'm
Jake?
not a
He
Listen,
was gonna
listen,
sit
fanager.
down.
I'm not a
I'm not
fanager. I'm not a
understanding.
Come on,
fanager.
yo.
I want to see good fights. I'm not a fanager. I don't care that money, what they make, don't move my bank account one bit, brother. I
Facts.
consume boxing for entertainment value. If a man's a champion, he's the ring division champion at 140. He got another
And
belt at 140.
135. And
If
So, all
those
right,
guys,
135.
coach, for
those guys have
entertainment
a right.
values, what's the
Oh,
most
yeah.
entertainment for your
Well, he's not
value?
135.
If you
I'm
gonna
sorry,
pay
The
Ron.
for a
base.
pay-per-view, hold on. You gonna
I'm
pay
not
for a pay-per-view of Shakur Stevenson. Who are you gonna pay for the pay-per-view for?
the most
Entertainment
the most
value.
the most entertaining fight out there for Shakur based on this style matchup is Gary Antoine Russell. It's a contrast of
What?
styles. That is the most entertaining. I'm talking about based on the style, the actual fight. I don't care about the names. We getting hung up on the names. A lot of times you get two big name fighters in the ring and they don't do anything. It's a stinker. But when you matching up fights, you gotta know this guy's style versus this guy's style. These styles work together good. You know what I'm saying? And that makes an entertainment value. That's the style that you need. The Williams
Now,
Zepeda fight, was much better than the T.O. fight because of the style. T.O. stunt is a better fight. Gary Antron Russell,
hold on.
based
So
on
y'all telling me that y'all were less entertained by watching Shakur?
Shakur, no, Shakur
No,
the Williams
no,
Zepeda was a
that
better
no.
fight, and it was a more entertaining fight than T.O. It was a more
I
entertaining.
can agree. I can agree with that. I'm getting a
I'm
call,
not
but I
talking
can
about the
agree with that.
names. We get hung up on the name recognition. I don't care about the name recognition. The most entertaining fight based on the style matchup is Shakur versus Gary Antron Russell. Because the way that Gary fights and the way that Shakur fights, it's going to be entertaining.
Man, I
Gary
love
got a
Gary.
belt,
Shout out
right?
to DC and shout out to the
Hold
DMV.
on.
We
Gary got a
not
belt,
doing no
right?
watch party. We there ain't no watch party for that, man.
Gary got, Gary got a
We trying
belt,
to
right?
have a big fight, man.
No, I'm saying I was
Gary
watching with
got a
my
belt, right?
eyelids last Saturday, so that don't matter, bro. I was watching the back of my
Hey, listen.
eyelids. I want to see some. I want to see some fights,
Hold
bro.
on, man. Hold on. What is the problem with him fighting Gary, man? He has a belt.
I don't know. You gotta ask B3 these questions,
Blue.
man.
People want to be entertained, brother.
This
Man, no,
hold on.
so
Coach didn't
you
say
being a fan,
You
you
trying
being
to
a
put
fanager right now,
You being
B3. You
disingenuous.
hold on
worrying,
because I'm trying to
you
make
don't
the
get
biggest
paid
fights
none
in
of
the
that money,
sport.
B3. You're not getting
But we
paid
trying to
nothing,
make
brother.
great. We trying to make a big fight, coach.
But you
Who
ain't
is
getting no money.
we?
Devin
Yes,
Haney
I
don't cut you no
am.
check when
Listen.
he
Hold on,
fight, man.
hold on. Yes, I am, and I'm
Shakur
gonna
ain't give
explain
you
to you
no money.
why. T Hill, salute T Hill. It's not about that. See, I'm in the business because I'm creating content, right? So everything gets pushed. When you get Devin versus Shakur, it's gonna move the numbers for everybody. You don't get paid directly, you get paid indirectly. Now you want
Man,
to
what
push
about
your
the
hold
actual
on.
fight,
Now hold
dog?
on, coach. Now you want to
oh
put
my
Shakur
God.
Stevenson in an event with a guy that you ain't seen in 16 months or whenever the last time you seen him, right? A guy that lost to Pollo,
More time.
that lost to Pollo, and he's a one-time champion.
Okay, fine. Bring him more
Over,
time. He called him out.
a three division champion that Blue Hustle literally said that he wasn't even in a real fight his last fight.
What do we do after that, then, B3? Because every fight cannot be a
Listen,
mega
you
fight.
fight
So what
Ryan
do we do
Garcia,
after that?
you unify,
Man,
you do whatever you want to
Man,
you need
unify.
to stop.
bro, get
You
off
doing
the
too much right
gas,
now,
man.
B3.
B3,
I
you all over the
100%
place,
disagree.
man.
Hold on. Did Shakur not
Wholeheartedly
say he would
disagree,
fight? Did
man.
Shakur not show interest in fighting Ryan?
Ryan don't have no interest fighting him. Be realistic. You want to talk about tell us to be realistic? You need to be realistic.
Bro, Ryan is
Devin
gonna
don't want
fight
to fight.
whoever. Ryan, hold on. Now you
Devin
gonna
don't
say
want to
Ryan's
fight.
a duck? Now you gonna say Ryan duck smoke?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Who
What,
did he
Ryan
duck?
gonna fight. He gonna fight Devin Haney next, man. Shakur not even in the
bro?
picture, man.
Ro- Thank you. He ain't worried
Shakur need
about
to
no
put
Shakur,
himself
That
in the
bro.
picture.
that fight,
If
that
y'all
fight is two
thinking,
years. That fight is two
hold
years
on.
out, man. It's
So
2
y'all
years away.
telling me, let me say this. So y'all telling me that hold on, Marky, am I making it up that Devin was supposed to be there and go into the ring? Wouldn't that didn't you lay that out for us, Blue? That Devin was supposed to
Yeah,
be presented to the winner, right?
yep.
So do y'all think Turkey is just spending money and moving these people around? Is he playing games?
This is what I'm gonna
No, he's
say. This is what I'm saying. He ain't playing. Why? Come on, bro. Like you asking, him, you know the answer to the question.
Okay, I'm
He
asking
ain't playing no
rhetorical
games.
questions because that's why we're talking. Y'all think we having this conversation for no reason. There's people in here. Y'all hit the like button. We having this conversation for a reason.
hmm
Shakur is the fifth king who's looking like the first king. He needs to knock these dudes off. It's just
And
that
that's
simple. He
fine
needs to
with
be
me, but
fighting
it's not
Devin
gonna go in
Haney
the
and
order
Ryan
that you
Garcia.
want. It's not gonna go in the order that we want. That's bottom line. You're pushing a narrative that
I
is
don't know,
not gonna
aircraft
happen.
carrier. I really don't.
I'm telling you right now, it's not going to go in like that position. And until he gets his way and it goes his way, he needs to knock out people with the belts. He'll start earning that. He'll do the same thing that what Bud was doing, knock these people off with belts, bro. He's doing the same thing that what Bud was doing
Devin
now.
Haney is
He got his
hold
break.
on,
First of all,
Blue.
Tio was
Devin
his
is at the
breakout
top of
fight.
the
Am I
hill,
right or
bro.
wrong?
Hold on.
I got you, fam. But was Tio his breakout fight?
You could say that. That was hell yeah.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
I'm trying to
I
say
will
to
give
you
him
is
that.
this. Now he has the opportunity to fight fighters. They're going to want to fight him because they know he's worth it and they know they're going to get paid fighting him. Shakur is in a good position right now. Anybody that fights Shakur, they're going to get paid.
I agree.
I mean, yeah,
So no
they
matter
been getting
what,
paid.
so no matter what,
Hold on. Zapata got
no,
paid. I mean, people been getting paid. The question
He's
is
getting
this,
paid more
Blue.
now,
The
bro. Come
question is
on,
this,
fam.
Blue. How much
Yeah,
is
I'm listening.
Shakur going to get paid for a Gary Antoine fight versus a Devin Haney fight?
I
That
don't
that's
care how
that's
much
a
he gets
that is
paid.
the
Don't
most.
affect my
Ah,
Listen,
bottom
it
line. I
doesn't
don't
matter.
care.
It doesn't matter.
how
Listen,
we get
listen.
the
It
fight
doesn't
made,
matter.
Coach? Coach don't care, but that's how we make the fight.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. First of all, how he's gonna get paid is by doing a multi-fight deal with Turkey. That's how he gets paid, just like what Devin did, just like what Bud would do when it comes down to the situation. You do a multi-fight deal, and Turkey's gonna be more obliged to say, "Here, you get your paper, get it." Now, if it's a fight that Turkey wants, and Shakur says, "I got you, I'll do it," he gonna get paid.
So now when Shakur becomes a 5 division champion, beats Devin Haney, you want him under contract for no, this is what you want him to do. You want to sign a 3 fight deal. So fight Gary Antoine, uh, and then who else? Then Devin Haney, then Boots. I mean, what do
He's
you
already
Nah,
he's
nah.
already
that's
signed
bad.
and
That's
in the
No,
bad
earnings
what I would,
business.
already.
That's
what I
bad
would
business. He
do.
need to get one fight, a big fight versus Devin Haney, and then renegotiate after that big fight.
It's not going. Listen,
Once
if it
he's a
happens
five
like that,
division
this is
champion,
what I need you to see. This is what I need you to see. B3. What you
number
keep
one
saying
pound for
is this.
pound.
So B3, this is what you keep saying. You would like him to see this. What I'm telling you is be open to seeing whatever that happens. Yes, I wouldn't mind. I would love to see him go out there and fight Devin Haney. Would love to, but we're not going to get that next, bro. Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they want to fight Keyshawn. They are cherry picking again. And this is just my opinion.
Tiger there.
I
They're
don't think
cherry picking. He's
Keyshawn. I don't think
green.
he's a
He's trying
cherry.
to
I
pull
don't
out.
think
Look,
that's a tough
I
cherry they
listen,
picking against.
listen. I'm sorry, brother. I'm telling you right now. If that's what he's trying to go for. But I believe that Keyshawn can disrupt. You know what I'm saying? I believe Keyshawn can disrupt what he's got going on. But I'm telling you right now, in my personal opinion, Keyshawn's just a little bit too green. He needs a couple more fights. Get up at 147, get a couple more fights in, and then you attack Devin Haney. But if you go up there and you attack him right now, I got all confidence
Against who?
behind you, Keyshawn, and
Against
get it.
who? Against who at 147?
I mean, Dom
Against
Smith.
that's
Dog Smith at
140.
140.
I mean,
There ain't nobody at 147 is a weak division, brother. Ain't nobody at
hold on.
147. So who's he gonna fight at 147?
I mean, he can fight
There's
somebody at
nobody there.
140.
It's a wasteland.
Listen. Ryan Garcia is up there at 147. He got
Man,
Rolly
Ryan
at
Garcia is a
147.
bum, man.
Let me finish.
Ryan Garcia is not reliable. We don't. Ryan
Let me
Garcia might
finish.
fight once this
All right, let him
year,
finish.
and
Let him
then
finish,
No,
y'all.
you're
Let's
right.
get to it.
go ahead.
Y'all right. But let me finish though. Y'all right. I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm not going back and giving y'all pushback. And I like what y'all saying. But what I'm saying is this: he can fight Rolly. He can fight who else? He can fight the winner of Ryan. I mean, he can fight anybody. There's people he can get up there and fight,
You
man.
talking about
You know what I'm saying?
Keyshawn?
You can't just fight
Yes,
anybody
Keyshawn.
because
Oh
Keyshawn is
man.
big enough
you
name,
can't
I
just
agree.
fight anybody because you got politics, you got promoters, you got network. You got like these fighters can just do whatever they want to do. They got handlers for a reason. That's why you have handlers. They decide who you're gonna fight, when you're gonna fight, and where you're gonna fight. You can't just pick your
Yeah.
own fights.
Oh yeah, you have options.
So it
You
don't
get
work like that, man. Now if you're at the top of the game, it does. If you the man like a Canelo or a Mayweather, or then yeah, you pick the fight that you want to fight. But them other guys, they ain't picking nothing. They gotta wait for somebody to get him an opportunity, brother. It don't work like that.
like I said, get up there, get a fight, get acclimated to 147. If he gets the fight with Devin Haney, I'm okay with it. So I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm not against it. But what I'm saying
Oh,
is, this is
so
my
hold
personal
on.
opinion.
Hold on. So Devin can are you just so a one-time champion and Brian Norman Jr. fought his heart out, and you said that that really wasn't a fight for
That
Devin.
would
You
be a
wanted to
good
fight
fight right
somebody.
there. Keyshawn and
So
Brian.
yeah. So hold on. That's what I'm
That would
saying.
be
How
a good fight.
you let Keyshawn jump the line? Don't Keyshawn got to do more before he get a Devin Haney fight?
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. Man, look,
What
stop.
about Ryan
Well,
Garcia? He didn't have to
let
do
me ask
nothing.
y'all. Let me ask y'all.
Ryan
What did I
Garcia loved
say?
the WBC. He got
Hold
an
on. Let me
automatic
ask
title
y'all. I'm
shot.
gonna make sure. I want to ask y'all something.
Well, he
What did
did
I
stop
say?
Duarte though.
Okay, what did I say? I said basically this, that I would like to see Devin Haney do what? I mean, not Devin Haney, but Keyshawn Davis do what? Move up and get a couple fights under his belt, then fight Devin Haney. But if it
Okay.
doesn't happen like that, and if he goes in there and just fights Devin Haney, that's what it is. I'm going to accept it. But no matter what, and then you guys ask me, well, who should he fight if he doesn't fight Devin Haney? I started naming off names. Like I just said, a good name, like that he could fight right now, and that fighter is available, is Brian Norman Jr.
This is
Yeah, they should do Keyshawn. If Keyshawn really want to move to 147, it should be Keyshawn versus Brian Norman Jr. on the undercard of Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney.
Man, Shakur don't need to go to 147. He
He
need to fight at
doesn't.
140. If he going up to
No,
147, he's gonna try to rehydration clause everybody. No, stay your butt at 140 and fight
exactly,
Gary
bro. Like this
Armstrong
is just
Russell.
not a
that's
Stop,
your
serious
good
man.
opinion.
conversation to
I'm
me.
tired of all this manager stuff. I don't get paid one red cent when them guys lace up. I don't care, man. I'm looking
Look,
for the
like
entertainment value. It is
I'm
what it
saying,
is, man.
I'm going away and above and beyond over what Coach just said. I'm saying he can campaign at two weight classes, 135 and 140.
And
It's
I
a
and I
5 pound
want him to
difference.
campaign at 3. And I want him to campaign at 3. So you ain't
I'll agree.
overruled. Yeah.
Hold on, I
Big
agree with
dog
you.
shit. Henry
Listen. I
Armstrong.
agree
Henry
with you.
Armstrong type talk.
Listen, I
Mark.
agree with you.
Nah,
All
he'd
right
be
then.
a weight bully if you're 135. If you going up and down, you slide up and down the scale like that, brother.
All he need is the history. All he need is the history.
Nah, if he can make the
So
weight,
he
what
can
do y'all
flex,
say?
coach.
What is y'all famous word, Coach? Everybody likes to say now, oh, if you can weight them, if you make the weight, you're not a weight bully. So now he ain't no weight bully. He's just going up there at
Why you had to say it
147 just
like
to have.
Floyd Seen?
Look, hold on. At 147, he's not fighting everybody. People get that out your head. He's not campaigning. He's only doing certain special fights at
Oh,
147. Please.
he doing the Bud Crawford in at 168. Then
I keep
just
telling y'all that's what the program, that's the
he
blueprint
just
he's
he's
going
doing
off
the
of.
Bud Crawford because Bud Crawford had no intention on campaigning at 168.
Thank you.
I
He's
found I
doing the
found a
same
guy,
thing as
Canelo
Bud.
Alvarez. He's small, he's short, he's slow. I can beat him, and guess what? He happened to be the champion also. Great,
Dude, I ain't
and
mad
I
at it.
get
I
paid a
ain't
lot
mad
of
at it.
money. It's easy
Yeah.
work. It was easy work. Hey, I'm glad for
Look,
him. It was
don't,
easy work.
yeah.
But
Look, like I'm
if
saying, you
David
guys,
Benavidez
don't.
was the champion, he's not going nowhere near him because it is what it is.
With
It's a
David
matchup
Benavidez,
thing.
coach, please don't listen. Don't forget that David Benavidez said he doesn't want to move down to 168 and fight Bud. He
Oh,
did
he's
say
a weight.
that.
I mean, David Benavidez is the weight bully. That dude's a freak. He gonna wind up being a heavyweight for it's all over with.
Yeah, I think so
That dude
too.
will be a heavyweight. I can
Yeah, he can
guarantee
pull
it.
it off. But coach, you
Let
see
me
what I'm saying, right?
if y'all can hear me,
Coach, you
let me
see what I'm
bring in
saying, right?
Shower. How you doing,
Oh, okay.
Shower? How you feeling today? Hope you had a good weekend.
What up? What up, Queen?
Hey, brothers in chat. How you go?
We
Yeah.
good.
Hey, but
Listen,
look,
I'm about to start moving around, so I'm gonna still be in and out even more than I am. So y'all cook, watch the
yeah.
audio for
Now,
me. I appreciate y'all.
hey, I'm just gonna finish my point and then let the queen go or whoever else want to go. You know what I'm saying? So, coach, you see where I'm coming from now, right? You know what I'm saying? You see the method of my madness, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying is campaign at 135 and 140, and then move up for special fights at 147. I don't have a problem with that, man. I do not have a problem with that.
I think
Man,
Shakur is too big for 135. I mean, you see how he
He,
filled out, man. I think 135 will be draining. He'll be draining himself. He will be at a
I don't
huge
think so.
disadvantage.
I don't think so. I don't
He
think so
looked
because
good
he
at
said he's natural
140. I think
135.
140 is a good weight for him.
It
It's a
is. It
very good
is.
weight
It
for him.
is. It is.
135, I think I think he's gonna stay at 140. 135, I think he's gonna struggle. You gotta remember this kid
Hey,
ain't even 30 years.
coach.
He's not even 30 years old. Listen, he's not 30 yet. This dude's
Yep,
still in his
you're right.
20s.
Yep,
That dude is
28.
still growing, man. He
Hmm.
probably grown out of that weight division. He looked great at 140. He looked great. That's the
So
division where
look,
he need to be at.
hurry up, take out some fighters, at least unify down there, go down there, fight more Tyler, unify. You see what I'm saying? Because he wants that smoke with him. You know what I mean? And if he can get undisputed, if somebody could pick up two belts, fight that, have two fights down there, maybe get undisputed. I just want to see him become undisputed once, at least. And if he can get it twice at
Do it at
135 and
140.
140, well, but
Okay.
hold on. I don't have a problem with him doing it at 140 or 135. That's what I'm
Well, he
trying
got
to
to go
say.
through a Dula Mason. He gonna have to fight a Dula Mason at
He
135.
that ain't.
will,
Hold on,
but
hold on.
hold on.
That's not gonna
Listen,
happen. Let me
yes,
say
it
this real
will.
quick.
Yes, it
Let me
will. You're
Yes, it
wrong.
will.
Yes, it will.
Stop the
Yes,
cap,
it will.
man. At
Ain't
Yeah,
no
you
cap,
135,
capping.
Dula.
ain't
You
nobody
capping.
doing that.
He gonna have
That
to
ain't
fight
happen.
a
It ain't
Dula
gonna
Mason.
happen at no
Dula
Abdullah
Mason the
Mason said,
135.
champion, man.
Abdullah Mason
And
said he would
let me
fight
do this
Shakur
maintenance, man. Shout
Stevenson.
out to Champ. What's good, Champ Bros? Make sure y'all pick up Champ Bros. Get into the Pick'em League, cash payouts. Listen, hell of a week this past week. Yeah, Bosley got stopped by Hot Rod. Listen, Bryo, I mean, he edged out the win, but it was a tough fight, a grueling fight.
Yeah,
Shower, talk to us. Let's pivot.
William Skull got stopped. That's
Yeah,
something the
William Score
great
did.
Canelo Alvarez couldn't even do. The great
Oh,
Canelo Alvarez
who
couldn't
got
even stop
stopped?
William
Shout
Skull.
out
And
to
William Skull
Jakob.
got flipped over.
Who beat him? Who beat him?
Jacob.
Some dude from
Jakob
Denmark or
Hold on. His
something.
name is Jacob Banks.
Jakob.
Jacob Banks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he stopped him. A big white
That's what's
boy.
up. Hey,
He can
shout
box
out to
too.
Travis Brown, what's happening, Travis?
Hey, hey, shout out to Big Baby Miller, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the toupee, you dig? Shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got his toupee box off,
You
man.
mean
Shout out to
shout
him.
out to Kingsley eBay who
Knocking
punched
it
that,
off.
yeah, who knocked off his top.
Hey, look, he hit it with that jab, bro. His thing did a ripple effect. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this nigga. As soon as I seen it, I was like, what? This nigga wearing a toupee? My lady was sitting on the couch. She's like, at first she's like, huh? And I was just laughing over and over and over. I'm like, this nigga just got this man just basically got his toupee boxed off.
Facts. He got his wig split. I tell you what, Big Baby should come to the ring next time with some long
Ball.
dreads. Just have fun with it. Just come with some long Bob Marley type dreads.
Yeah, you know what? He got you the same face now because when he pulled it off and threw it, it's cool. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? But no matter what, he had no reason for being in there, bro. He should have just let that shit go. Like
he should have went ahead and balled it out, been done with it, man. It is what it is, brother.
How did he think that he gonna get in there and not and put and have his toupee glued and they probably stitched it on around because you see he had a circle around his hair, right? So they probably stitched it to that. You know what I'm saying? But that
I got a question for you though. Now when he fought that, because Big Baby said it's cause of the shampoo burnt all the hair. I know what he said. Right? But hear me out. When he fought Daniel Dubois, he took a lot of punishment and it didn't come off, man.
I believe him. I believe
okay,
Big Baby.
So check this out.
You know what I'm saying? But he took a lot of punishment, man.
But see, I'm gonna tell you just like this. I do believe him, but at the same token, you know, things happen within a time of a year or two. You see what I'm saying? Time changes. We all change. Our body changes. You see what I'm saying? So when you get older, it could have been to where it wasn't taken like it used to. You see what I'm saying? Because obviously he's been balding for a while. You see what I'm saying? So it just got worse.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I was tripping because I know when he fought Daniel Dubois, he took a lot of punishment, man. And if he had a toupee, it definitely would have came off in that fight. Because he got hit all upside his head, man.
So what I'm thinking is he had more hair, and they sew it into his hair. They sew it into it.
Go look at his last fight. He was balding. He was already balding. So I don't know why he lied on his mom.
That's nasty work. I didn't even see. That's what I'm saying, Shower. I'm
lying
still in the premise.
About his hair.
Under the eyes of God, I would never even think to lie on my mom or just use my mom in the form.
What woman uses hair remover?
He lied on his mom, Queen? He lied on his mom?
Yeah, he said his mom put some in his shampoo. I'm like, what woman puts hair remover in her shampoo? He lied.
He tried to say that he got what he said was that he went to he was at his mama's house, he grabbed something to wash his hair, and it was like some ammonium bleach or something, and it burned, and so that's what he tried to say.
What he did was have a man unit. That's what it is. There's a whole bunch of men running around. Look, let me just tell y'all, women would prefer y'all just go on and cut that stuff off. Just cut it off.
Okay, good looking Queen. We appreciate the tip. But listen, am I right, Queen? All you got to listen. I think what it was, he basically just saying that because he was trying to save face. You know what I'm saying? He need to let it go. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying?
What are y'all talking about?
The Big Baby Miller hairpiece.
Big Baby hair scandal.
His toupee.
Right?
Yeah,
him and Tank. Him and Tank with the hair scandal.
He been lying to us for a minute, man. Look, that dude that just put the hairpiece on. He been lying to us for a minute. He need to go on and shave his head. He been going bald for like 3-4 years, maybe 5 years. Just go and shave it off, man. Stop trying to hang on to shit that ain't there.
Well, he had more hair to keep it held on because they saw. Am I right, Queen?
No.
They sew that stuff in. Listen, check it out. Let me tell you something. I got a homeboy.
I already know that.
Let me tell you something from personal experience. I started going bald at 19 years old. I started going bald at 19 years old. I came back from my first deployment, and I had a big ass bald spot in the back of my head. You know what I did? I went to the barber. Covatis, cut this shit off. Don't hold on to shit that ain't there, man. Right, no hair plugs, that shit. Fuck all that.
Cut it
off. It's gone. It's gone. Cut it off.
So no man on this panel ever glue hair on your head.
Yeah, brother, we ain't gonna do that. Right there. I'll take off on you.
You gotta let it ride, brother. If you do that, or you got enough money, you can get the hair treatment and get the plug.
Like you hear what
Floyd Mayweather did it.
That was Floyd said about that shit, coach. You hear what Deion Sanders said about that shit? He said, "Look, that shit hurt."
Pay that $5,000.
He said that shit hurt.
We can't talk all at the same time. Come on.
I believe
Deion said that shit hurts, man. I'm not doing that. Deion Sanders said that shit hurts. That hair plug shit. Fuck that shit.
That what Floyd did. Floyd got a beard and everything put on.
Floyd sure did. I used to make fun of Floyd and say he had some pubical hairs because that stuff looked wily, looked a little gnarly.
I don't understand why niggas are scared to get old, man. Why you scared to get old? You get old, nigga. It happens.
It's not that. It's just niggas don't. These niggas don't want to be ugly.
Entertainment game. Yeah, they're in an entertainment game. They just want to stay relevant.
Nah, it's about women. It's not about that. It's about women. Everybody wants to. They want to be attracted to women.
Let's man.
It's not just about the women, bro. It's for entertainment purposes too. It's both, brother. It's both.
Man, you capping, bro. I don't know what world you live in.
Get women too, bro. Them women like us old niggas.
Let me ask you something. Now, this man, Floyd, he boxes still. He still does, exhibitions. It's entertainment, bro. He wants to stay relevant. It is what it is.
No, I think
he has the money.
B3 is for women. Because really, there's plenty of men that just cut it all off. And like Mr. Moore said, women still mess with a bald man. So at the end of the day, that's that man's own insecurity.
They want to make
I know a man that's very secure.
You good anyway.
Listen, I know a man that has
women like old niggas too, don't they, Shower?
They do. Yep. They do. So let me say this. I have a homeboy, you know what I'm saying? And he had that done. You see what I'm saying? He has a woman, everything. You know what I'm saying? He's very successful. And the reason why he told me he did it is just because he wants to stay relevant. It's for entertainment. When he's out there in the business world, he wants to make himself always look the best he can. And that is the reason what he said he does it for. It's not because, I want women. It's because I'm out there talking to people. I don't have to wear a hat. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go bald. I have the money to do it. And that's the reason why he said he did it. It wasn't because.
Is he more successful than Magic? Magic did it. Is he more successful than Magic?
Stop. It's not about, listen, it's not about who has big bank take little bank. Don't do that. It's about a person's pride. That's all I'm saying. If a man is secure in himself and he wants to be able to do that because he can afford it, he's gonna do it. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why half these people, listen, the veneers. Let me prove my point with this. The veneers. You got young folks getting veneers and you got older folks getting veneers. Why do the young folks need to get veneers? They don't need to get that, but
because they was too lazy to brush their teeth.
No, it's because of the entertainment. They want to stay relevant with the best white, clean teeth, professional looking.
Man, that jump.
Yeah, man, I got to get that mess in it.
These broads in the hood right now, they got pretty white teeth. They ain't never been in no entertainment. The bitches on the county, and they got pretty white teeth.
I've seen people. I even see bums buying a little cheap little stuff. With the man, come on, man. I ain't trying to hear that, man. I ain't trying to hear that. It's entertainment, and you guys do have a point. Like, I'm not sitting there trying to say what you guys are saying is wrong. It's not, because it. You know what? Some people they that's what they're thinking of. It is.
Well, you know who I'm happy. Yeah, I'm really happy that Clarissa got her teeth fixed. I'm really happy for her. She got her teeth fixed.
Hey, look, Shakur got his teeth fixed. He fixed his gap. And a lot of people say
even AB got his teeth fixed. Or AB got his teeth knocked out
too.
Yeah,
and got him knocked out too.
Yep.
I wish Leon Spinks would have fixed his teeth. He spent all that money. Leon was snag a tooth, man. He had no teeth, man.
Leon wasn't spending no money on teeth, man. Leon was buying cocaine, man. You know that. Leon buying coke. He ain't worried about no teeth.
So B3 and Shawa, y'all correct. It is also because of, a person wants women. You know what I'm saying? But it goes both ways. It's entertainment and women. You see what I'm saying? It just depends on the person. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Them veneers be looking like chiclets in some people's mouth. They need to knock
Yeah,
it off.
you see Cameron look like a damn fool, don't he, Shower?
He don't bother me, but you know.
Cameron look like a damn fool with them big ass horse teeth in his mouth.
Hey, look, some people when they smile, you be like, nigga, you know, we know you got veneers because your
Yeah,
teeth don't
yeah.
even match up with your body.
Like Shannon Briggs, like
your teeth
his
don't
bald
match
head,
up with your body,
his bald
homie.
head fits him. No, Shannon Briggs, it fits him.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it works for him. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, it worked for him.
Let me.
He's the originator of the bald head. We didn't start shaving our heads till Mike shaved his. Once Mike shaved his, like shit, I'm shaving mine.
Let's I think let's move past the hair scandal, man. Shout out, that was a great segment. Shout out to Big Baby Miller. Hopefully, you know, he can find his hairpiece. I seen Scott Nicholson had it.
You
Fabio
need to shave
Worley
that
had
shit off. Fuck your hairpiece.
Hey, Fabio should have put it on his head. I would have put it on my head and made fun of.
Hey, there was a lady that
Fabio said his hair going
Here's a
bald
bigger
too.
question, B3. Here's a bigger question.
A lady
After
caught it
that
and put it on her
performance
head.
Saturday night, do you want to see Big Baby Miller again? Because I don't.
No.
Nah, he look abysmal, man.
It's sad because that's my guy, man. I don't want to, and it's unfortunate. Now he's looking like a fraud, man. I mean, to come back
No, he
from
ain't looking like a fraud. He looking like he just want to payday.
Let me
He
say
want to
this.
payday.
No, it's not even that. Maybe he didn't take eBay seriously, but I expect Big Baby to be a combination puncher. I don't think he's like the biggest of punchers, but based on his style, you know, he's got a lot of knockouts, and I expect something from Big Baby. Now,
Hey,
what he
Shower,
gave
was
us,
you
what he
laughing like
gave
I
us
What
is
was,
do you?
that
Shorty?
Hey, B3, what do you expect from him, fam? That's what I wanted to ask you.
his old style, putting
What is
hands
that?
on people. Now
Man,
he just looks
the man
heavy.
320
So
pounds,
let me
bro.
ask you this. Can I ask you this, B3, since you're saying that you expect him to do that, shouldn't you be expecting him to also make sure his body is willing to put him in a position to do those things? Maybe take care of his body?
He didn't have to. He was on steroids before. He didn't have to.
I that's not
And
listen.
that's
Come
why
on.
I said, that's why Lynn was saying a
No.
fraud.
So
That's why I said
listen.
he's looking
Okay,
like a fraud.
okay, that's fine.
Does that make
So
sense
what
to
I'm
you, Blue?
saying is, yeah, it does, but
Okay.
shouldn't you be basically still saying that I want to see this man basically, come up with a leaner physique?
For what? We
For
understand it
what?
was a
That's his business. We don't
farce.
care about that nigga like
That's
that.
why, and I'm telling about with y'all with this Ryan and Devin bullshit. I don't care to see Ryan. I know it was a farce. I want to see real. I don't need you to put a wool over my eyes. I
So,
don't want to see cheaters. I want to see real things. I
so
want to
you
see
don't
real
want to
people.
see a clean Ryan fight Devin and
If
let
so,
We
Devin.
Devin
saw
can
a
put him.
clean
I
Ryan
already
fight
know
Rolly.
Devin
We know
is.
what happens. We
Come
saw a
on,
clean Ryan fight Rolly. We know what happens.
come on. I want to
We
see
know what
Devin
happens.
versus Shakur. I don't care about that Ryan fight.
I want to
Shava
see.
just want to see Devin beat the hell out of Ryan. That's what you want to see. Just admit it.
I said I want Devin to get his get back for sure.
Yeah, that's all it is. Because we know what a clean Ryan looks like.
I mean, you
All
know,
you got to
that's
do is look at the
missing in
Rolly fight.
boxing, y'all. We don't get rematches no more. What the hell?
Y'all tripping
Get it?
because if Devin fights Keyshawn Davis, I'm trying to tell you,
He might get beat. He might get beat.
yeah,
He
he
might
can
get
get
beat.
KO'd. He can get
Who
He
KO'd.
might get
said
beat.
who
I
said that
think
Keyshawn
Keyshawn the
needs a
harder
couple
fight.
more fights?
Now we doing
Keyshawn's a
this
good fighter,
all
man.
over
He,
again.
Who
he
said
ain't hard
Keyshawn
to
need a couple of more fights? I'm with that group.
Nah,
that
he
Blue
good. You don't
did.
need
Hey,
no,
Blue
you
hey,
don't
Hustle
need no
Shower, let
Man.
couple
me
more
ask
fights.
y'all
Blue
a
He
Hustle
good.
question.
Man said
Hey,
that.
He
Hold
can
Shower.
on,
go
hold
right
on.
now.
Blue Hustle Man said that. Blue Hustle, I said
I
that.
agree, Blue.
Danja, what's up,
Hey,
bro?
Thank
Shower, let
you.
me ask you a
Thank you.
question.
Hmm.
Was you laughing Saturday night when eBay was putting paws on Big Baby like I was?
I was laughing about that hair stuff. I was crying
No,
laughing.
I was laughing about the fact that we told you. Me and Shower told you that Kingsley eBay wasn't no punk. We told y'all that.
You
Hey,
know
y'all,
what? I
are we
would
gonna
like
put
to
friendly
see.
25s on this? My bad, y'all. Carrie, you want to run that back?
I would like
Talking about
to
anybody
see.
stopping Devin. Y'all did the same. Blue, you did the same thing when they did the Norman Jr. fight. Oh, Norman stopping Devin. Now you're doing the same thing with Keyshawn.
I stand on that. And guess what?
Hey, look, let me tell you something, man. Keyshawn Davis is different, bro.
I want that rematch too. He ain't got nobody
Keyshawn
else.
Davis is different, bro.
Well, the thing about
Keyshawn, you know what? You're right.
Keyshawn is big. Keyshawn's a big guy. He got to fight at 47
first, coach. But he got to fight at 47 first. When you see him at 47, he got to fight at big though.
Keyshawn's a big kid, man. He's a big guy, man. He got long, gangly arms. He can punch. I mean, he's a tough competitor, man. You know,
was that the only guy shocked at the way he did?
On that fight, Gary.
Was I the only guy shocked at the way he did my man Ortiz?
You know, I give him a lot of credit for that, man. Keyshawn, that was
he stepped on him, bro. He stepped on Ortiz.
He had the toughest opponent of the night. Ortiz actually came to win. He tried to win.
Yeah, he beat Ortiz up. He beat him up.
You know what my problem was?
He did him dirty, dog.
Jermaine was in there trying to style instead of trying to be a functional fighter. And he was making mistakes like switching stances when it was unnecessary.
Nah, he was trying to figure something out.
I disagree. He didn't have. I think Jermaine was trying to survive, Sal. I think he was trying to survive
in the end, but in the beginning, he was slapping punches. Like, no, he
tried to. You got to remember when you get there with Keyshawn arm reach he's like Stretch Armstrong. That dude got some long arms. He got a crazy long reach. He probably don't realize how long that guy's arm is until you get in the ring with it. He like,
and he said before the fight that he was going to show that he has, and I even said it about it leading up to the fight. Jermaine can fight in different styles. He was in there trying to show out in the beginning and trying to style. Y'all saw him with his hands down like a goofy. He was trying to be cute, and he looked around and found out. So
I know what I did see, Shower. I saw once he got hit with that first body shot in the 7th round, all the fight left up out of him. I saw that.
He had the boo-boo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keyshawn is more like Bud. Keyshawn reminds me.
Yeah, he is like Bud. Yeah,
he got a lot of Bud Crawford in him. A whole lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Would you have pulled Jermaine out of that fight, Coach?
Hell no. Take your ass with him.
Nah, he did. Nah, I mean, he wasn't beat to the point where, he wasn't taking a lot of headshots.
His eye was falling off.
The body shot, that was doing him in.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, you should say that Teofimo Lopez, you should have stopped that fight because he the one look like freaking elephant, man. Teofimo Lopez messed up.
I'm with Shaw on that one. I would let him in there and let him take his ass with him for bullshit. You bullshit in the first round of the fight. Stand there and take your ass whooping.
Yeah, Shakur should have knocked that dude out, man. That dude's eyes, both his eyes is messed up.
Let's be honest, Coach. Let's be honest. Shakur don't punch hard enough to knock that dude out.
Man, he could have got him out of there, though, Mr. Sheldon. I'm telling you, I believe he could have got him out of there, man.
Mr. Sheldon, they saying Wally Moses told him to stick to the game plan. Shakur wanted to go for the knockout.
Man,
well, if that's what they saying, if Wally Moses told him to stick to the game plan and he listened, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You think so? Because I when I heard this in the chat earlier, I wanted to ask y'all, or I made the comment. Would Bomac have done that to Bud? No, Bud was still gonna knock your ass out if he was gonna get knocked
let
out.
that man knock him out.
We heard Bomac do it. Wait a minute. We heard Bomac do it in the Canelo fight. Bud wanted to go for it. He's like, nah, we'll just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, because Canelo's different, man. You ain't knocking no Canelo Alvarez out, man.
I don't know that. I was gonna say I don't know that he knocked Canelo out.
Bud couldn't. He couldn't knock that Brandon Chin dude out.
Which I think Shakur could have done. Had Shakur stepped on the gas a little bit more early rounds.
I don't know if Shakur punches hard enough to knock that little Honduran out, Shaw. I'm serious. That little Honduran could be tough.
Yeah, I think so.
Nah, but I'm saying he could have. Hold on. Let me out there. He could have beat him on cuts though. They could have made him stop it because he could have cut both of them eyes, or they would have stopped the fight. That's what I'm saying. You got, in other words,
they was setting a bad precedent because they looked at Jermaine twice and still didn't stop it.
All I'm saying is, if you got a dead man in front of you, why get a man a chance? You go ahead and get the food out of there. All he got now is a puncher's chance. He's gonna be swinging for the fences, hoping to get lucky. Get the man out of there. Let's go home. Both of the man's eyes are swole up. He got a big cut over his eye. He got knots all over his forehead. Man, let's close this dude's eye up. Let's get him out of there.
T.O. wasn't going to be hitting on nothing, no. And
man, Shakur could have knocked him out, man.
Shakur? Did I tell you something about Shakur?
Shakur could have knocked that dude out.
He could have.
He could have knocked that dude out. Or they could have made the ref stop, or they would have stopped it on cuts. The dude, man, T.O. was a mess. His face was a mess, man.
But that's because his cut man wasn't doing nothing. He was over there trying to coach. And the poor little Stacy was over there trying to coach T.O. And who was in the midst of it all? The drunkard. All up in T.O.'s face. Come on, bro. You're going to hate yourself. I was like, what are we doing?
Where's your power, bro?
Yeah, he had a whole man you paid to train you for the camp. Was in your corner to coach you. And you let your dad get up in there with that bull crap. I heard Stacy telling you, what are you doing? You need to get your hands up. But you couldn't even hear that over the drunkard. It was ridiculous. Then the cut man started trying to coach to him. I'm like, you need to be working on that eye. What are we doing?
Timothy Lopez, Senior, he's a bum trainer. Pack him up. Get him out the corner, man.
I felt bad for Stacy. Did y'all see his face afterward? He looked like he wanted to cry.
I seen him.
What was the purpose of having that man? I mean, I guess he got paid, but that's also his reputation on the line. And all you did was let his dad messed up that whole weekend anyway. He shouldn't even been nowhere near that ring, not even on the skirt. Get T.O. Senior up out of here. Shit's ridiculous. But to that, T.O. looked the same. He didn't do nothing. He didn't adjust. He looked like the same old T.O. we always see. Couldn't get that rear hand off. Stepping in and getting caught. Check right hook. Jab to death. Like, it was crazy. Shout out to Shakur.
And that's what I'm saying. Shakur could have got that guy out of there. Shakur was just satisfied with just pop shotting him. Man, he really could have stepped on the gas and put a whooping on that guy, man.
I agree, Coach.
I feel like
and let me say this, that kind of, it's unfortunate because that does go on Coach Stacy McKinley's resume, you know? I mean, this brother literally won one round, if any, right? They gave him one round.
I gave him the first round. That's it. I didn't have to do that.
Right. So it's just a bad look. It looks like that he was brought in and he wasn't able to T.O. regress. Like that was the worst T.O. we ever seen.
Like William Zepeda did a whole lot better than T.O. That was a decent fight. Actually, Josh Padley did better than T.O. Even though he got stopped.
Did very well.
He did better than T.O. did.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, a lot of people did better than T.O. did. That's what I'm saying. Just because a guy has a big name doesn't mean that the fight is going to be good. It's sometimes them off-brand dudes that give you a better fight than the guy that has the name. You know,
one thing I will say is this, and this is why I always
the only reason why the off-brand dudes give you a better fight is because the simple fact that they're off-brand. You're not used to them. Other than that, it is what it is.
No.
I disagree. I'm gonna say this. It's the style that Shakur implemented. Shakur was favorite to stop Josh Padley. He had to prove that to the public. So he did. He fought him with a style. He was digging to his body. How much did he dig to T.O. body? You see what I'm saying, y'all? So the style that he used was just an outbox style. He just kept him at the end of his jab. He hit him with his backhand whenever he wanted, and he just played with him. He didn't look for a stoppage. So that's what Wally was saying is you're gonna put yourself in harm's way trying to walk this dude down, dig into his body.
But would he really? Look at what T.O. did.
T.O. looked pathetic. T.O. looked like a boy in there.
He wouldn't
to a man. That. So I feel what y'all saying. It just feels like he didn't have anything. But why give him any glaring hope to land something?
But go ahead and get him out of there instead of stretching the fight out 12 rounds. Let's go ahead and get him out in the 8 rounds. Let's get him out of here. Let's pack him up.
Obvious he wasn't.
Nah, everybody had money on the decision. Come on.
Where he tried to rally back, but the reality is T.O. was not gonna do nothing. He should have got him up out of there. But I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna complain. It was a great fight for me.
Put it like this: that's the same TO they talking about fighting Boots. Man, Boots would have baptized that dude, man. That fight wouldn't have went past 6 rounds.
What's crazy is people saying they didn't have no game plan, but the reality is they absolutely did. Like I said, I don't know what happened with TO once he got in there. Maybe he understood the enormity of maybe his opponent. I have no idea. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be at the end of the day. But they did have a game plan. Did T.O. execute any of that?
He just got outclassed. He got beat by the better fighter.
He didn't even stick to the plan, Coach Eddie. They were supposed to, with somebody like Shakur, that boxer like that, you're supposed to maul him. T.O. didn't do jack smack.
But that's because Shakur was beating him up. He don't have that same grit that William Cepeda had. William Cepeda had grit because otherwise you got to be able to take a couple shots to get in and get yours off. He didn't have it. T.O. was getting busted up. He was getting embarrassed. He was getting everything just went wrong for him. He was getting beat up, getting outclassed, embarrassed, and it was a bad day and offer for him. You know what I'm saying? He got humiliated.
He got humiliated. He got beat so bad that man apologized for slavery. And you know what, Carrier? I said that on my channel. I said if he beats him in such a manner, he absolutely deserves to be on the pound for pound list higher. Because everybody was putting T.O. on this dang pedestal. And we already know Shakur's a good fighter. I know people be saying he's boring and stuff, but name somebody who's about to beat him. Anybody. Name somebody who's about to beat him at 40.
And that's what I'm saying, because even Bernard Hopkins had that same knock on him. So, but what did Bernard do? He started taking more chances. Even Floyd started taking more chances. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you can win. It's just like basketball. I don't watch basketball anymore because everything looks the same. Everybody's running down the court, jacking up threes. Yeah, you're winning, you're running numbers up, but it's not exciting to watch. Shakur is a tremendous fighter. Like I said, he's an educational purpose. I will sit my fighter down and say, look at this young man right here. Look at everything he does. He's a phenomenal fighter. Probably he's great at what he does. But entertainment value, I'm not trying to be funny. I did doze off in the 9th round. And I woke up and they were doing interviews. Because every round looked the same. It wasn't no deviation. It just was like every single round looked the same. I'm like, dude, just get this guy out of here. You got him. You beating him up. You hit him whenever you want to. He literally had a punching bag in front of him. A punching bag. Just get him out of here. That's all I wanted to see. Shakur, you can get this guy out of here. He had a dead man in front of him. And I understand, Wally probably told him, get this guy, cool off or whatever. But man, come on, bro. You know what's in front of you. You know the man ain't got nothing for you. Let's get him out of there.
Facts.
Y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you on that. Listen, I'm over here thinking about Kerry got me reminiscing on my high school days when they used to call me Kobe when I was in the stand, when I was hooping. But I used to wear the Kobe's, the black, purple, and gold ones, and we had black and orange uniforms. So y'all already know what time it is. But anything I'm gonna head out for the day, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate everybody hit the like, hit the follow. We definitely building. I got some things I gotta work on. Hey, another phenomenal week. We'll talk about some more fights. I know the Xander fight was good. The Bacham fight, Bacham and the Bruiser.
Fight. Hey, I want that Bacham fight. Josh Kelly, man, he ran, bro. Man, that man ran all night long, man. I'm gonna give him the same heat they get the black fighters, man. That man ran, bro. He stole the fight from that dude.
Oh, he stole it from Bacham?
Yeah, he ran all night. He ran, bro.
He started off good, and then he did box a lot. You're right. He was moving.
That man running,
he was moving a lot.
If that was Devin Haney, they would have said he was running.
Oh, 100,
So I
1000%.
gotta keep that same energy. That man ran, bro.
He
But
ran.
Bacham caught up to him, and he just didn't have enough time. He couldn't finish strong enough.
Baki's about to move down to 47.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep. He said he can make it easy, and he's thinking about it. That was before the fight.
Okay.
And he was not getting fights at 54. So we about to see maybe Bakram at 47.
I don't understand why Eddie Hearn didn't take that fight for Boots. That should have been Boots in there getting that belt, not Josh Kelly.
Boots should be fighting Kelly next.
Man, he gonna dog walk Kelly.
White, I call Kelly White Boots. The UK's White Boots.
He's gonna get punished.
Funny.
He gonna get dog walked. For sure. I know you got to ride B3, man. Hey, stay up, bro. Be safe out there. Y'all still got snow up there?
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, B3. Maybe I'll go live today.
Appreciate you, Sean. Appreciate you always showing up, supporting. Appreciate you, Coach Eddie and Blue. Everybody, AC, everybody in the chat, Vay. We definitely building. Hey, shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Let's go green.